Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome, folks, to another edition of the Saturday Night Troll Show, folks. Of course, I am the master of ceremonies. I am the man they call Ghost, and I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. This is episode number 8 of the Saturday Night Troll Show. Good God, can you believe that? Already 8 Saturday Night Troll shows since the inception of the contest of one Mr. Optimism and Mr. Fortune Cookie. And, of course, Mr. Fortune Cookie and the sales from that particular autograph are pretty much the reason why we are here this Saturday night. Anyway, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me, folks. Before we get into anything else, I'd like to ask everybody to please spread it around like wildfire, and let everybody know that the Saturday Night Troll Show is in effect and in the house. And we're live every Saturday night, 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the Saturday Night Troll Show, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, if you have not done so, please follow me on the social media websites, Twitter and Gab. Gab, of course, is the Twitter alternative. You can get there by typing in your browser, gab.ai, and you can follow me on both of those social media sites under the name Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. Now that we've gotten that all out of the way, folks, let's just go ahead and talk about some of the Saturday Night Troll Show subject matters. Now, last week we discussed a little bit about how Nintendo is going to discontinue the Nintendo Classic, 3 months, or not even 3 months after they initially released it? I don't even think it's 3 months. I think it was like 2.5 months. I don't even know how long it is. Regardless, we talked a little bit about that. We had some callers call in and say that Nintendo likes to do this. They like to purposely make scarcity within their brand. We've had some mixed reviews about it. Some people think that's a decent deal. Others think that these people are trying to be a little bit oy vey, for a lack of a better term, and no offense to my Jewish brethren who are probably doing, some religious stuff on this Saturday evening. But anyway, we're going to discuss a little bit more on this subject because, folks, not only is the Nintendo company, the company of Nintendo, going to discontinue the Nintendo Classic, which, man, give me a break. You just released the son of a bitch. And I was looking on eBay, folks. Nintendo Classics, like, doubled or tripled in price. And these are used, and I don't know. Regardless, they have now announced, folks, that they are going to have a Super Nintendo Classic. Oh, how quaint, how convenient. And, I've had this discussion with folks on this show in particular. What was the better system? I've had some discussions, not just on this show, but the other show that I host, True Capitalist Radio Show, on what is the better system. Now, to be completely honest with you folks, I was a devout Nintendo system maniac during the 80s, man. I think right when the Nintendo came out, I bought it. And I bought every periphery for it. Believe me or not, Ghost used to like to, do the gaming there in the beginning of the golden age of gaming. But then when Super Nintendo came out, I don't know what it was. It didn't rub me the right way. I was kind of disappointed, to say the least. And that's when I started to turn my back on Nintendo and became a Sega fan. A Sega fan up in here. And been Sega fan all the way until the Sega Dreamcast. And to be honest with you, I think the Sega Dreamcast, one of the most underrated gaming systems. I think that I just don't think it gets the props it deserves, given the fact the time it came out, given the fact that it basically gave other gaming companies or console gaming companies, console creators, a template for which how to create a gaming console that will supply enough power, processing speed, memory to be able to suffice these new sophisticated, high intense graphics-based gaming. Now, after they pretty much stopped making games and stopped doing anything for the Dreamcast, that's when yours truly just stopped gaming. Yeah. No, I'm serious, man. I stopped gaming after that. I didn't buy any of the PlayStations. I played the PlayStations. I just wasn't impressed with games anymore. You know, and then they started getting too much emphasis into this goddamn role-playing type of first-person, enamoring yourself into a new perception instead of being competitive, which I like competitive games. I mean, I thought that was the MO, the modus operandi, for gaming systems like Sega in the early days, gaming system like the original Nintendo. That's what I loved about the original Nintendo. The original Nintendo, you could actually have some competition, man. I mean, I remember buying the Power Pad. Remember that? That was ridiculous at the time, but still, I mean, we thought it was high-grade technology. We thought we were headed into the future, for Christ's sake. You had this Power Pad where literally you could have up to, if I'm not mistaken, at least 6 people on this son of a bitch, and you could, pounce your feet on this son of a bitch as if you're, running in place, in conjunction with certain games, of course. I think there was an Olympic game that went with this. Anyway, the point is that that's why I stopped gaming. I want competition. And listen, this is the thing we were discussing here for the past several troll shows. I mean, where is gaming going? Are we just going to just continue on with this ridiculousness of first-person role-playing, alternative reality type of nonsense, or are we going to go back to competition again? I mean, I'd like to hear from you. Now, of course, we are discussing, this Nintendo Classic discontinue, and then all of a sudden, miraculously, Nintendo is going to put forth the Super Nintendo Classic. Maybe we shouldn't be discussing competitive gaming versus role-playing, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's discuss what the hell Nintendo's doing with the releasing of the Super Nintendo Classic. Is this going to supersede the sales of the original? Is this going to be some theme that they're going to do? I mean, what is the next? The Nintendo 64? The Nintendo 64 Classic? I'd like to hear from you. It's a weird strategy. Once again, it's the Nintendo marketing scheme, and I think it's very, very interesting to say the least. If you got something to say about this, let me know what's going on right now. 516-453-9903. I mean, listen, why are we even allowing Nintendo to do this to us? I mean, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I've got a classic gaming setup in my place, okay? Now, what it is, it's a Raspberry Pi type setup in which I've got generic type gaming controllers connected to a Raspberry Pi that has already got pre-programmed ROMs in the Raspberry Pi. Now, I know you got to be somewhat technologically savvy to even understand what I'm talking about, but regardless, the Raspberry Pi can literally hold every gaming system's games, like 20,000 games. I'm talking like the old school games. I'm talking Super Nintendo, the Atari, the Sega, the Sega CD, the arcade games. I mean, this is what people who want to actually have a very, very good piece of machinery that supplies them with good hours upon hours of gaming. This is what people should be looking into, man. I mean, this is why, I hate to talk about the Raspberry Pi and go into this whole nonsense, but I think that the Raspberry Pi, given the price, given the flexibility of the hardware, given the fact that you can literally interchange hardware, you can solder things to it, you can program things on it, and create a whole new hardware in conjunction with software that's dedicated to a given purpose. There's been a lot of Raspberry Pi creators out there who have made mini arcade cabinets. You can go ahead and take a look at those on the internet. You could search. This is what people should be focused on. We shouldn't be giving our money, in my opinion, to Nintendo if they're going to be doing this kind of crap. And not to mention, I mean, they only put, 30 games, 30-something games in the Nintendo Classic, for Christ's sake, man. Only like 30 games. I mean, give me a break. And then you're going to discontinue it? I mean, I was expecting them to somehow concoct some level of, I don't know, upgrade or something, because isn't there over like 1,064 games in the Nintendo collection? I mean, the original Nintendo. Well, at least that's how much I have in my Raspberry Pi. It's over 1,064, 69er, whatever it is. I'm not joking, man. People should look into Raspberry Pis, man, if you want to actually get into this type of gaming, man. I've got a Raspberry Pi that's got every Nintendo game, every Super Nintendo game, every Sega game, it's beautiful, man. And yet we're giving our money to these people. And look, a caller last week had it, I hate to use the term that he said, but he did say, and I'm paraphrasing what the caller said. Well, maybe I shouldn't say it, but he said something to the effect of Nintendo likes to be a little Jewy with their, and whatever that means. I don't know, but that's what he said. They like to kind of just, put out so much console, so many games, and they purposely under-manufacture to create scarcity, which can be interpreted as good or bad. I don't know. It's up to you how you figure that out. Anyway, folks, let's listen to you. Let's listen to the people that are listening to me right now. Give me a call right now at 516-453-9903. We're talking right now about Nintendo discontinuing the Nintendo Classic and now announcing the Super Nintendo Classic. What are your thoughts on it? Do you think that we should even be acknowledging this? What do you think about the Raspberry Pi and its ability to be so flexible that you can just go ahead and put, 20,000 games on a 32-gigabyte little chip and put it in the Raspberry Pi, and ta-da! You've got every goddamn every game that has been back in the day. Somebody said, well, I thought you hated Super Nintendo. I do hate Super Nintendo. I don't like it. I think there's not a game I can think of that I like. There's not. Even the Mario Brothers sucks. Man. Jesus Christ, man. And somebody was like, you don't need to have a Raspberry Pi. I know, emulators and all that garbage. I know. But I wanted a dedicated piece of hardware exclusively for gaming. And not to mention, I want to be able to, have a competition. I have 4 controllers that can hook into the Raspberry Pi, and it's set up to where I have it on a projection system, so we're all playing it like while watching it on the wall, and it's got all the arcade games. I mean, you name it, it's got them all, baby. It's got all the arcade games. You name it, Pac-Man, the Nintendo game, Contra, Castlevania, the Paperboy. I actually like the Paperboy. Have y'all ever played the game The Paperboy? That's a goddamn good game. I love the game The Paperboy. I'm serious, man. And, of course, Contra, Contra, up, down, left, right, B, A, and start, and then you got, unlimited lives. You remember that? The original Metal Gear, baby, man, you couldn't get... Man, now you're getting me nostalgic here, you know what I'm saying? Now you're getting me nostalgic. The original Metal Gear... Anyway, let's listen to some peeps out here. Maybe they got something to say about it. Once again, 516-453-9903. Hey, look, I think we've got Raiden Snake on the horn. Raiden Snake, first of all, thank you for calling up, first and foremost, after the ridiculousness that happened to you last weekend. And secondly, it's good to see you again. How you doing? And what do you have to say about this subject matter, my friend?
Well, put it simple, it's great to be back, and yes, I did finally get my Skype account reinstated. Unfortunately, making a late night call to Redmond. Unfortunately, Microsoft headquarters. Yeah, well, that won't.
So you mean to tell me that you got your account locked out, and you actually had to call Microsoft in Redmond?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to because I sent like multiple emails and I didn't get no reply, so I had to make a late night call. I had to call about 2:00 in the morning UK time just to get hold of them. Absolutely ridiculous.
Man, that's horrible. But look, regardless, I'm sorry that you had to go through all that rigmarole. We're glad to have you back. We know, or at least I know personally, that you are very, very well aware of the Raspberry Pi and its capabilities. Do you have any thoughts, subjects about what we're talking about, or thoughts or ideas or any kind of comments on what we're talking about here?
Well, put it simple. I mean, the NES Classic, it's just a waste of money. I'm guaranteeing, unless they're going to be doing exactly the same as with the SNES one as well. It's just like they're putting a limited number of games on it. You can't make any changes because this is what we found out from the NES one. You can't modify it unless someone actually physically hacks the device. Do you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous.
So you can't even extend. I know that it's pretty limited. I've read about this, that you can't even extend the library. You can't add new games. You can't do anything. I mean, they've made it pretty much. Once you buy this piece of hardware, you get whatever games you have on it, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. And also as well, when I looked at the actual prices, I mean, you're looking at least, if you compare it to the Raspberry Pi, which allows you to run, it's like multiple emulators using because I know what the platform you were referring to. It's called RetroPie, and that's actually developed right here in the United Kingdom, believe it or not, physically. And the thing is,
wow.
And at the end of the day,
and let me tell you, I have one. So I didn't build it myself. I actually bought it from some independent chap who's out here building this stuff on the internet. But, man, I love it, man. I mean, the guy built a Raspberry Pi contraption. He gave me 4 controllers, and literally there's like 20,000 games in this damn Raspberry Pi, man. I mean, it's unbelievable. I could play any freaking game, and it's all the classics. It's all the classic games, the arcade games, the Nintendo, the Sega, the Atari. Man, all the Atari game consoles. All the Sega game consoles, all the every arcade game you can imagine. I mean, it's beautiful. I like it. People that I have over here, my wife, we like to play this every now and then. It's like, man, an arcade in the house. I love it.
Yeah, well, also as well, if you think about it, compared to the price of what the Nintendo NES Classic was, it's only like, what, a fifth of the price for the Raspberry Pi.
Absolutely, a fifth of the price. And the craftsmanship is probably a lot better. And you can expand this thing. You can expand this thing. You don't necessarily are stuck with whatever the manufacturer has given you hardware and software-wise. I mean, you have the ability and the freedom to expand this thing. That's what I love about it, man. I mean, that's what I love about Raspberry Pi in general. You know, the thing about it is, Raiden, out here in the United States, for whatever reason, our education system doesn't want to integrate Raspberry Pi on a mass scale to young children, because I think the Raspberry Pi is an innovative piece of hardware, and I think that it should be taught to our children at a very young age. The problem is that no one in our education system understands the technology to be able to relay the information necessary to the student so that they can modify a Raspberry Pi to whatever it is in their imagination they want to create. Now, you just talked about RetroPie, which is based out there in the UK. There's a lot of these Raspberry Pi companies that are up and coming, very small companies. They're either using the Raspberry Pi as a component to create a new component in which they're selling, or they're selling an add-on or some kind of piece of software, something, and they're making money off it. The problem is the majority of these are outside of the United States, and the United States seems to be the money cow for gaming systems like Nintendo, who can pull off marketing schemes in which they can market a Nintendo classic piece of garbage, gaming console with 30 games, And what's the price on this? I forgot what the price was.
Calling the 2017 Mercedes-Benz C-Class just a sedan is like calling the king of the jungle just a cat. The C-Class is one of the most powerful sports sedans in its class, whose performance upholds everything its style promises, and it's available now at an exceptional price. Why drive any sedan when you could be driving the 2017 Mercedes-Benz C-Class? Visit mbusa.com/C-Class to learn more. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
The Raspberry Pi? It's about 30. The Raspberry Pi is basically $35.
$35 for the Raspberry Pi. How much do you know what the retail was for the Nintendo Classic?
I think it's roughly around about 150, something like that, 150 plus. If I remember
that's
reading
just there's no comparison. Now, what is it about from your perspective? I don't know if you are given a perspective or you see firsthand what's going on in the school systems in your neck of the woods, but what are they doing in as far as teaching children about this Raspberry Pi technology and having them understand the technicalities of it so that they can redesign the thing for whatever kind of concept they wish to design it?
Oh, what they're actually doing, they're doing like these maker groups. I've seen a couple in my own. Like one of them's called Raspberry Jam, like where they actually get together. And obviously you got the people at Raspberry Pi themselves, Eben Upton and all the others. You get like teachers, obviously you can get involved, and also you even got kids as young as like 4 or 5. It's like doing programming, and obviously in turn they're using all that to teach in class.
That's pretty interesting, man. I don't see anything like that happening here in the United States, and if it is, it's happening at such an isolated level that it's insignificant, at least for our economy. Somebody did just tweet at me saying that the Target was selling a NES Classic for $60, but I think that price is probably, like I said, went up the you-know-what. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and retweet Phantom Thief Joker. This person just screenshotted how much some of these Nintendo Classics are going for on eBay. Take a look at this. I mean, look at this. 47 bids, $225.83. 23 bids, $202. $299, that's a buy it now. 35 bids at $214. I can't believe this, man. I mean, unbelievable. And, it was a caller last week that said that, Nintendo likes to do this. Why is it, from your perspective, why do they like to do this? Don't you think they're kind of undercut? Well, I guess that's an oxymoron because they're losing money by doing this, but like you're making the argument, Raiden Snake, that this is 2-bit technology and people are getting ripped off for the $60 that they initially bought it for to begin with. So, I mean, what is Nintendo doing from your perspective? And is it a smart marketing strategy?
I don't think so. I just think it's a con, if you want my opinion. I mean, at the end of the day, what would you rather have? A console that maybe designed for the games but is limited in its library capacity, or would you rather have something which is completely third party, obviously fully supported, and have every single game across the board? All in one package. That's my argument.
Believe me, I understand that. I understand where you're coming from. Hey, Raiden Snake, stay right there, Raiden Snake. We're going to come back to you. I want to take some more calls. I can see people that want to have, or at least chime in about this particular subject matter. So thank you. I'm glad that you're back, Raiden Snake. I'm glad that you're back. Thank you for calling back. Last Saturday Night Troll Show was a mess, and unfortunately, Raiden Snake took the. I don't know what these people were doing last week, but it was horrible what happened to Raiden Snake. Thank you once again for calling up and sticking around and being a part of the show, man. I appreciate you, and I don't know what the hell these trolls are up in arms about. I don't know what their problem is, but I'm glad you're back. All right, Raiden, I'm glad you're back. Anyway, let's go ahead and take some more calls here. We're talking a little bit about the Nintendo discontinuing the Nintendo Classic and announcing that they are going to bring forth the Super Nintendo Classic. What the hell? How about 484? What's going on, man?
Hey, man, what's going on?
How you doing?
So, yeah, this whole Super Nintendo thing looks like it's going to be another scam from Nintendo, you know?
I know. How do you interpret this? I mean, is it a scam? Are they just kind of incrementally putting out 2-bit technology, and before everybody realizes, it's kind of, it wasn't worth the money, they kind of take it off the market, and then those that didn't get it, those consumers that weren't privy to it or didn't initially go buy it, they get this hyper-sensationalized need to get it. And this is why you have, I just tweeted out right now a screenshot of these these Nintendo Classics going on sale that they're being bidded on right now on eBay for $200+. What is that? What's the strategy behind that?
Is that the strategy is that Nintendo's basically, marketing it towards these nostalgia faggots who are like, oh yeah, these were the days of Nintendo. It gives me a bonus thinking about it.
Hey, wait a minute. I like Nintendo. What are you talking about? You making fun of me now?
I meant to say, like, these like extreme type millennials, like, not millennials. I mean, nostalgia-based people who, like, want to go back in time to a time when, it was back then,
No, I don't know. As a matter of fact, get this guy out. Get him out of here! I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. I was just talking and basking about the good old days. I mean, it sounds like you're making fun of me there. Hey, what the hell? Let me tell you something, man. When the Nintendo came out, I was there. I bought it when the damn thing came out, man. It was a revolution in gaming. I mean, I actually had people who, and listen, I mean, I've been partying for a long time. And back in the 80s, man, I used to throw some hella parties. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, people would come up, man, we'd be partying until 3, 4 in the morning, man. I'm talking, adult parties, too. I don't know what parties are now, man. I mean, we used to, at least play cards. We'd commiserate, talk about some things. Then when I got the damn Nintendo, man, all of a sudden it was Nintendo fever. I mean, I'm serious, man. I mean, everybody loved the Nintendo. It was an innovation of gaming, and the way they presented the gaming at the time made it easy for anyone that wanted to learn or at least just play the game. It gave them an opportunity to know this. Sergeant Yoda on Twitter says, I think that what he means is Nintendo takes advantage of Nintendo fanboys who literally buy anything and everything they release. I think that's pretty unfortunate, man, but I think you're right. I mean, this artificial scarcity that they're trying to create, maybe it's just, hyper-sensationalizing the product itself and making an irrational want when there really shouldn't be a want there. Anyway, let's take some more callers here. Once again, 516-453-9903. We're talking about this Nintendo company putting out these classic-based game consoles and how they only come with about 30-plus games, and that's it. And just like the Nintendo Classic, they put it out. It wasn't, 2 months, 3 months it's out, and then they're going to discontinue it? I mean, give me a break. Give me a break. And, some of the people that are actually owning some of these Nintendo Classics were unaware that there was a scarcity. I'm getting tweets right now. They're like, man, good thing that I paid $60 for this one. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, they created an artificial scarcity in which people that already paid for the damn Nintendo Classic, they could put this on eBay, and obviously, according to the prices, you can get somewhere in the range of $200 to $250. All right, off of a $60 investment. All right, I mean, what is Nintendo trying to create capitalists or something? What? I don't get it. I really don't understand it. Anyway, let me go ahead and take some more callers here. How about 360? What do you have to say, man? All right. Well, it's not Radio Graffiti, asshole, all right? And you know what? Shove that Oklahoma Sooner shit right up your ass. Excuse my French, folks. I'm not a Sooner fan. This is Longhorns, baby. As a matter of fact, I'm looking forward to next season, football-wise, man. All right? I'm glad Charlie Strong is gone. I'm glad he's gone. Look, I don't want to talk about Charlie Strong. I might say some racially insensitive crap, and people may think I'm some kind of a grand dragon when all I'm doing is telling the truth, all right? Let's not go there. How about 559? What's going on?
There he goes. I think Nintendo, they're just better capitalists than us now.
Who's us?
The Americans.
So you mean to tell me that the Japanese people, well, the Japanese company Nintendo understands how gullible we are and how much of, like Sergeant Yoda put it on the Twitter, fanboys we are when it comes to certain things that we get and grow accustomed to?
Well, yeah, they're a family of Mr. Fortune Cookie, so they know how to mistreat us and take advantage of us.
Well, unfortunately, sir, you don't know your geography. Japan is not Mr. Fortune Cookie. Mr. Fortune Cookie's from China. Japan actually invaded China. Excuse me, sir. Japan actually invaded China in World War II.
Yeah, in World War II.
Yeah, get this fruity bastard. Get him out of here, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, do you hear this? Do you hear this? Mr. Fortune Cookie, oh, yeah, look at this. Hey, Mr. Fortune Cookie is Chinese, you idiot. Stupid, man. I mean, Japanese hate Chinese, you morons. They hate Chinese. I mean, by the way, have you ever called somebody who's Asian the wrong Asian? I'm serious. Go call a Japanese a Chinese, all right? You see somebody who's out there, you just see him on the street, somebody who's Japanese, and say, hey, how you doing, Chinaman? You say, hey, how you doing, Chinaman? And you know what they'll do? You motherfucker, I am a Japanese. Look at my eye, I am a Japanese. And you're like, well, geez, I'm sorry there, Jap. Let me take out my eye slant chart here. Oh, yeah, you're right, Japanese. And rightfully so. I mean, to be honest with you, all those Asian races out there, they all hate each other. They hate each other, man. And you could have fooled us. They all. I mean, you know what? Let's not talk about it. You see what I'm saying? You guys are making me go down this road I don't want to go. But it's your fault because you're making me go down this road. How about 916? What's going on? What do you got to say about this?
Am I getting through? How's it going, Ghost?
How's it going?
Hello?
Yeah.
It's all right if I backtrack a little bit from the Nintendo to go back to a subject you were discussing earlier about competitive distinct shooting.
Yeah, go right ahead. You might want to get a little closer to the phone, man. We can barely hear you.
Sorry about that. How about now?
You sound a little better.
All right. I was just going to say something I've been thinking about for a couple of weeks while you've been discussing video games and whatnot. I'm pretty sure you also have a big contingent of tabletop gamers, like Dungeons & Dragons, Warhammer 40K also listed to you. And if you're looking for competitive...
Yeah, you know what, man? Your Obama phone sucks the chrome off of a 57 Chevy bumper, and I can't understand a goddamn thing you're saying. So I'm sorry, man. I can't understand you. It sounds like you're phallic fluffing, and I just can't understand you, man. I'm sorry. Man, why are people still in possession of Obama phones? I mean, shouldn't we be confiscating these things, I'm not joking. I mean, shouldn't we be confiscating these Obama phones? Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, let's move on. If you have an Obama phone, please don't call me, all right? If you have an Obama phone, please don't call me. Freaking Obama phones, man. They're everywhere, man. How about 757? What's going on?
Hey, Ghost. How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. So I guess Nintendo just wants to make more money because of by creating that scarcity. They hike up the prices more.
So you think that without anybody truly knowing that maybe Nintendo is hoarding a good portion of these consoles, and maybe through a third party selling these at the prices that we're seeing on eBay?
Yeah, basically.
Because what other motive would there be, right? I mean, they actually had to.
Exactly.
I'm not saying it. I'm not accusing them of doing it, but I'm just saying the only logical explanation would be to create artificial scarcity is that you hoard a good portion of what's going to be scarce, and then in turn resell it at the new scarce price. And I don't understand why Nintendo does this. I mean, I'm not accusing them of doing it, but you've, and not to mention other callers have made that suggestion. I mean, is that really what you believe? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like a logical explanation to me.
Yeah, I mean, because that's basically just like, what else would they be doing, you know?
I completely agree, man. Hey, thank you very much, 757. Anyway, folks, we're going to move on to another subject matter here. But once again, I think the general consensus is that Nintendo sees an opportunity out here in America, knows that the American consumer is not always entirely educated on what they consume, and as a result, that is an exploitation that is just waiting to be exploited, and it seems as if Nintendo has found a plethora of ways to do so. So can you really blame them? I don't blame them, but do I really want to consume in 2-bit technology in which they're just trying to kind of ration out to me what exactly should be a little bit more expandable as far as its game and its hardware capacities for this Nintendo Classic and now soon to come Super Nintendo Classic? Who knows, man? Who the hell knows? Anyway, folks, we're going to move on to another subject matter here. Now, in the beginning of the show, I was talking about competitive gaming. Well, folks, believe it or not, there's an article out here. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and tweet it out right now. Here is the article about competitive gaming here. Is competitive gaming going to overtake mainstream sports in a few years? Now, there's a global brand agency by the name of Momentum. They did some research and studied and actually talked to gamers about their media consumption habits and thoughts on the future of gaming. And after a poll of over 2,600 gamers across the United States, UK, Japan, they found that 53% of the respondents think people will spend more time watching and playing games than watching and playing traditional sports in the next 5 years. This CEO of Momentum, Chris Well, thinks that esports will overtake mainstream sports within a few years, and brands should watch out. His firm estimates global gaming revenue to reach $90 billion in 2020. $90 billion. Here's the article right here, folks. I just tweeted it out. I mean, good God. I mean, is this the future of competition here? I mean, is competitive gaming going to be the new competitive sport? It's already happening, folks. To be honest with you, I was at a bar about a few weeks back, and bars, they have TVs everywhere. They got TVs on. They actually had it on TBS, the Turner Broadcasting System, or whatever the hell that stands for. And there's actually a gaming competition where gamers are being shown on television competing against each other in a given game for cash, for actual cash. Now, first and foremost, I do believe that this market is highly viable. And the reason I say this, reluctantly, mind you, because I like sports. I like real-life sports. I like violent sports. I mean, sports shows the athletic prowess of a man. It shows the athleticism. It shows the hand-to-eye coordination, the ability to understand one's body. There's a bunch of things. I like sports. I like violent sports. I like it. I like boxing. I like UFC. I like football. I like rugby. Believe it or not, rugby is a great goddamn sport. It's unfortunate that the NFL is such an anal retentive bunch of pricks that they're not going to allow rugby to be mainstream out here in America. All right, I like violence. All right, and it shows. All right, and now what is sports? It's organized mayhem, meaning that it's not some street brawl that you see on World Star hip-hop clips. It's actually, some kind of sanctioned event and some sort of some kind of oversight and referee and that sort of thing. People are asking me if I like hockey. I want to like hockey. I just wasn't born in a part of the country where hockey was prevalent. I'm out here in Texas, man. I haven't seen snow since, Jesus Christ, like 1986 or something like that. I'm not even joking around. I haven't seen snow since, I'm talking real snow. I'm not talking about accumulated freaking sleet. A lot of these idiots out here in Texas, when it comes to wintertime, there's like a little bit of sleet on the ground. They roll it up into a ball. They're like, yeah, you see, it snowed out here in Texas. It snowed. No, it didn't, you freaking moron. Snow means there's at least a foot or two on the ground. That's what snow means. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, listen, I haven't seen snow in, like I said, 1986. So for me to kind of appreciate hockey, you have to kind of play it. And there was never any kind of environment conducive enough to play it. Thoughts on airsoft and paintball? I don't know about airsoft. I haven't played airsoft. I played paintball. Love paintball. All right. As a matter of fact, I love paintball when it's outdoors and it's in a wooded area, that sort of thing. And as a matter of fact, people are asking me questions about sports. When I truly liked UFC the best? When it first came out. Have y'all seen UFC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Oh man, those were the days. There was no rules except no eye gouging, and I don't think that you could pull hair. But everything else was open season, man. You could just, you could punch people in the balls. You could, elbow into the throat while they're goddamn on the ground. It was just, oh man, it was great. It was true men. It was the competition of man versus man. I love it. So just FYI, I hate to bring that up, but please take a look at UFC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are badass UFCs, man. I'm telling you, that's the way fighting should be. The only rule, no eye gouging, no hair pulling, and no weapons. The only weapon you have, 2 fists, your legs, you can headbutt, the whole thing, just that's it. Oh, great. Somebody's asking me about NASCAR. Man, I don't like NASCAR. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I don't like NASCAR, for Christ's sake, man. NASCAR, it's the same 5 rednecks that win every time anyway, man. I don't like it. Lacrosse. Now, let me tell you something about lacrosse. I am starting to get into lacrosse. I think lacrosse requires, and I think it's a very underrated game, mind you. It's very physical, while at the same time, the ability to pass that ball in that lacrosse net and catch it. It's just, I have to give a whole new respect for lacrosse. Anyway, folks, I'm getting off topic here. We're supposed to be talking about competitive gaming. Is it going to overtake in real-life sports? That's why I'm talking about in real-life sports. Thanks to Ward24, let me retweet this article that he tweeted. Gaming is on its way to becoming an Olympic sport. Look at this. Here it is right here. Look at this. I'm seeing all this. I'm considering starting gaming right now. But I ain't got time for that, man. I'm serious. Gaming requires a lot of time, and I just don't think I have the time to do it. You know what my game is, baby? Capitalism. You know what my scoreboard is? My bank account, baby. You know what my scoreboard is? All my assets, the stocks, the cryptocurrency, the gold, the silver, the cars, the property. That's what it is, baby. I don't know, man. I just know how to make money outside of trying to, a wing and a prayer on some gaming competition. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and take some calls here. I mean, is this a good thing or a bad thing, first and foremost, competitive gaming on the rise to potentially becoming its own Olympic sport, competing with actual physical in real life sports? Is this a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, are we going down a slippery slope where we're going to have nothing but a bunch of fat bodies that are going to be the new athletes? I mean, because let's be honest with you, when you are sitting down in a stationary position and you're playing a video game man, I've heard some people binge for like 12 to 15 hours on a goddamn game. 12 to 15 hours on a goddamn game. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got bills and shit. I ain't got time for that. But anyway, I'm just saying. I mean, you take a look at the X Games. The X Games, I actually like the X Games, but I think that with all due respect to those that are athletes, quote unquote, in X Games type of events, I think it's already lost its luster. You can only do so many tricks on a skateboard. You can only do so many goddamn bike tricks, and you can only launch so many motocross hills. And it's unfortunate. I don't want it to go away, but the X Games has been around for a long time, man. It's been around since the 90s, and it's losing its luster. So I'm thinking, if that's the case, then could this same application of really, really heavy mass participation into competitive gaming, could it be something like what's happened here to the X Games, in which everybody wanted to be a skateboarder, everybody wanted to play, a motocross, they wanted to do all these X Game type things, and now it's kind of losing its luster. So I'd like to hear from you, man. What do you think about competitive gaming? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think it's good for society? Do you think it's a bad thing? Do you think that it's about time that people that leave Pop-Tart crumbs on the keyboard and guzzle down pizza rolls and pizza pockets and that sort of thing, they're going to finally get a little bit of fucking props or something? You think that's a great thing? And by the way, let's be honest, women, if you happen to be if there's any women out there, I know there are out there, they just don't want to call up. I don't blame them. But would you actually, for lack of a better term, would you actually screw a competitive gamer? I mean, just be honest, all right? Okay, he's a competitive gamer. He's making money because he's a competitive gamer. Would you actually screw a competitive gamer? And could he screw you? Let's put it that way. I mean, these guys are such at a stationary position for so long. I mean, they could be rendering themselves impotent, for Christ's sake. I mean, take a look at this. Thank you very much, Squid Girl. Look at this. Xbox addict, 20 years old, killed by blood clot after a 12-hour gaming session. Here you go, right here. Look at this. And look at this poor kid's face. Rest in peace, kid, but look at that. Hey, ladies, that's right there is probably the future champion of competitive gaming. Would you screw him? Would you put his wee-wee in? You get it. You get it. I don't know. Maybe women will start banging these, soft bodies, Somebody's saying, have you seen female competitive gamers? They're hot as AF. Listen. I've seen it. All right? I've seen women not just in competitive gaming, but also going to these conventions like BronyCon, Comic-Con, and you want to know my opinion on that? And look, sorry, ladies, if you're involved in this, maybe this is not you, and I'm sorry. I'm not. Remember, a group is defined by its majority, all right, ladies? So, I mean, don't take offense to this if you do like to go Comic-Con and you like to do this and that, but let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest. The majority of the women that are out there are using this as an opportunity to dress unbelievably provocative so that they can make all these poor nerds, dorks, geeks, antisocial autists salivate on what they wish they could have. And you want to know why they're there and not like at a club doing this? Because they are not that good looking at the club, but you make them dress up as Wonder Woman at a goddamn Comic-Con. Oh, man, I mean, all these dorks, can I have a picture with you? I want a picture with you. And meanwhile, while she's sitting out there flaunting her assets, dressed as, whatever goddamn woman superhero she is, showing ass cheeks and cleavage, she's not giving it up to anybody who's there at the convention whatsoever. So basically, she's just there to make you dorks, get old One Eye stiff. And what are you left to do? You're left there with your My Little Pony buddies in a hotel room waxing each other's carrots. All right? That's what happens, okay? I'm sorry. That's what happens. Anyway, I'm sorry to go into that. That's what happens, man. That's what it is. That's why, a lot of these women that are going to these kinds of dork events, I really don't appreciate what they're doing. Why don't you leave those dork guys alone? Or dork chicks, too, man. They're showing up these dork chicks that are out there that are all great looking and can flaunt their ass cheeks and breath. I mean, just leave them alone, man. Why don't you let them have their own goddamn social setting, you freaking bitches? I mean, seriously, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go off on this tirade, but I got to speak up for the dorks out here, man. I got to speak up for the geeks and the antisocial autists, man. Why don't you dump? You women that are out there dressing like Wonder Woman, you're dressing like Supergirl, and all this other crap. You're showing ass cheeks. You're showing breastises. You know what you're doing. And you know that no one would appreciate you like the sex pot you'd be that you are at a Comic-Con or a BronyCon. You knew you wouldn't be treated like that at a goddamn club because you would be substandard for the type of eye candy that's out there at a club, broads. And speaking of eye candy, somebody goes, well, what's wrong with eye candy? Goes, oh, what's wrong with it? You're getting these dorks in a belief system that because there's women that are flaunting themselves in a very scantily clad capacity, that somehow, some way, these dorks are going to have some level of sexual relations with this woman. And that is not going to be the case. That woman knows it. And unfortunately, the dorks that are there salivating over this woman don't. They don't. So, with all due respect, hey, if you're a woman and you're out there and you're dressed like, I don't know, you're dressed like some superhero or, you're covered up, all right? Then I'm more power to you. All right? More power to you. But I feel sorry for the dorks and the dork chicks. Because, man, the dorks and the dork chicks, they should be hooking up with each other at these events, man. They should be commiserating with each other. They should be talking to each other out here. But no, you got these scantily clad skankosauruses who probably don't even know what the context of the goddamn comic book or the BronyCon or the GamerCon or whatever. Don't know the context, but no, they can flash their asses. Oh yeah, they can flash their asses. All right, yeah, they could show breastises for Christ's sake. Let me tell you something, man. I'm sorry for going off on this tirade. All right, but and look at that. It's not the woman's fault that the dorks aren't smart enough to realize they'll never get her. That's a skankosaurus right there. Right there. That's a skankosaurus slut bag. Why is it the woman's fault, for Christ's sake? Why is it the woman's fault? It's your fault because you know you're not going to give it up to any of these disgusting dorks. And you know what? You are ruining the bell curve for the dork chicks that are out there that are looking to get some affection from these dork dudes. And because you and your stupid, scantily clad, skankosaurus slutbag ass is out there showing your assets, you are literally blowing the bell curve for the dork chicks. The chicks that can't flash their tits because they can't fit in a goddamn Wonder Woman outfit. All right? the chicks that don't have those faces that, I'm just saying, man, I'm just saying. I'm looking out for the dorks, the geeks, the antisocial, the people that weren't blessed with, great looks, man. They deserve some fun, too. They deserve some fun, too, and they don't deserve to have a bunch of skankosaurus slutbags flaunting their assets knowing that that stupid slut is not going to screw one of those dorks. Not one. So I'm just saying, man, if you're a woman that's going out there, scantily clad at these goddamn dork conventions, as far as I'm concerned, I think I'm starting to sound like Allah Akbar here, but I'm just saying you need a slap or something. I'm not joking around, man. Look, why don't you go to those type of events where scantily clad dress is wanted, where it's accepted, where it's common stance, like the club. Oh, yeah, you want to know why you don't want to go there? Because bitches smoke you there. You don't have the type of assets that's going to get you the type of attention that you're going to get at a dork convention. I'm telling you this right now, man. I'm not joking around, man. You women that are out here, I'm sorry for going this direction, folks. I think that these dorks deserve a good time. They deserve a good time without having some slutbag come in and ruin it for everybody. I'm sorry. I'm not joking around. It's always these dumb frickin' sluts that want to come out and just ruin it for everybody. I definitely believe that dumbass slutbags that are, dressing up as these scantily clad freaking women characters have ruined it for dorks and dork chicks. I mean, you don't think these dork chicks want to go to BronyCon and Comic-Con and all this other crap? You don't think they want to go out there and score or at least get some kind of a girl companion or girl correspondence? And how are they going to do that when every man, every goddamn man, and every male is freaking looking at some stupid, disgusting, despicable slut bag, literally almost showing camel toe and showing breastises? And I just, what? Screw you. You know what? I'm done with this. I don't even want to talk about this subject anymore. I'm so pissed off, man. You know why I'm pissed off? I'm not pissed off because, I don't want to see those broads and they're scantily clad. Listen, I've got a woman, and not to mention, man, I'm not some desperate piece of protoplasm like the majority of the folks that are going to these goddamn events. Why don't you just let them be? I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, I'm serious, man. You don't see males, that are all ripped, they're all buff. You don't see them going to a weight loss convention of fatties, do you? Huh? You don't see them. Hey, ladies, look at this body, ladies. Huh? Yeah, you can look all you want to, but you're not gonna get it. You want to know why? Because you're a fatty. That's literally the same context as these skankosauruses going to these freaking Comic-Cons, BronyCons, and all these other cons out here and dressing scantily clad in front of these dorks. It's the same context, man. You know it and I know it, man. You know it and I know it. Anyway, folks, look, I'm gonna calm down here. Let's get some Twitter and Gab shout-outs because I think I may be just going a little bit too off-keister here, and maybe that's possible. But, I mean, man, I feel bad for the dorks. I feel bad for the geeks. I feel bad for the nerds. I feel bad for those that just want to have a decent social time around a concept, around an idea, and not be interfered with by the sluttiest of slutbags in the goddamn country because, I want attention for my body. And then when they get attention for their body, and then you try to say, hey, man, those are some nice knockers you got going on over there. Oh, it's sexual harassment. You sexually harassed me. What are you talking about? You got your freaking tits in my face, you stupid skank. And look, somebody's calling me a sexist pig now. Oh, oh, I'm a sexist pig now. Shut up. You understand? Just shut your goddamn face. I think women should have more respect for themselves. That's what I'm talking about. I remember when women did have more respect for themselves. They wouldn't go out there scantily clad like a goddamn loosely slut-bagging whore. They wouldn't be going out there purposely trying to taunt the libidos of men they know ain't going to get any tail in the next 5 to 10 years unless they become an unbelievable capitalist. Even then, they're going to have to pay a 50% price for it. I mean, this is what I'm saying, man. I feel bad for the dorks. They don't deserve this. And you sluts, I'm sorry, you sluts make me sick. You want to be sluts? Go be sluts at the environment where sluts are embraced. The club, the bar, but no, you know where you sluts are going? You're going not only to conventions, you sluts are also going to the supermarket. Go to a supermarket on a Friday or Saturday night right now. As a matter of fact, as soon as this show's over, go to your nearest supermarket and watch how many slut bags are walking around in high heels and having their ass cheeks hanging out, just wandering around with a freaking empty basket. Just take a look. I'm not joking. And you want to know why they're wandering around with an empty basket? They're trying to look for somebody to pay for their night and pay for their evening. I'm not joking around, man. I'm tired of this crap. And, no one teaches these young males how to deal with this. And that's the sad part about it, man. Nobody teaches young males like, hey, look, you got a lot of slut bags out here, all right? I mean, you got a lot of slut bags out here that are going to be, taunting you, that are going to try to be tempting your libido. They're temptresses, all right? I mean, they're temptresses. You need to realize that these temptresses are there to tempt people. And you shouldn't fall for it unless this woman is literally trying to take the balls out of your pants. And if she is, then she's really digging you, okay? And you see, nobody teaches males that. I mean, you know what they teach males? Well, you have to be chivalrous. You got to go up to them and you got to, treat them nice. And you know what these women do? They have these dorks and nerds and geeks treat them nice, buy them whatever, and just give them pecks on the cheek. That's what they do. Yeah. Anyway, you know what? You all can call me sexist all you want, man. I'm trying to protect womanhood here, all right? And I think women should have a little bit more respect for themselves than, to be a scantily clad slut bag that wants to do nothing but taunt male libido. I think that there's no accomplishment in doing that. As a matter of fact, I respect a whore, a hooker, more than these sluts that are being temptresses, because at least a whore, she's making a legitimate deal. She's like, okay, I will go around the world with you for this price. And then you can negotiate. You can be like, well, okay, I want to go around the world with you in the bed, but I want you to at least simulate a girlfriend with me. Can you go out to eat with me? Can you? And they'll do it. So at least when you negotiate with a freaking hooker and a freaking whore, and you negotiate a good date for yourself, at least you're going to score at the end of the night. You try to mess around and try to be nice to these temptresses that are out here tempting everybody. Go out there and try to see and be nice and chivalrous and see how far that gets you. All right? Just see how far that gets you.
Calling the 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class just any sedan is like describing a theoretical physicist as just good at math. The E-Class is one of the smartest cars on the road, and it's available now at an exceptional price. Why drive any sedan when you could be driving the 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class? Visit MBUSA.com/E-Class to learn more. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Vehicle cannot drive itself but has semi-automated driving features. Always observe safe driving practices. Please refer to the operating manual for details on driving assist systems. Some equipment described as optional.
Somebody's like, just let girls do what they want. Just let them do what they want. They are doing what they want. That's why we've got single-parent families as the majority of the day. That's why we got single mothers raising. Never mind, man. Anyway, we are now well into the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I'm your host, the man they call, the Saturday Night Troll Show. Jesus Christ. Man, I'm so discombobulated. You see this? Man, when I start talking about sluts and temptresses and how they're screwing up the minds of males out here, it makes me sick. It makes me mad. It gets my goddamn brain and mind discombobulated. It makes me sick. I'm serious, man. I mean, look, I didn't even want to talk about this subject, but now that I think about it, now that I'm sitting here and thinking long and hard about it, it gets me a little upset. Why? Why? Because I feel sorry for these young males out here, all right? I feel sorry for these young males. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. And look, somebody's like, oh, yeah, let some women have fun. Since when did you become the woman police? Let me tell you something. When I saw these disgusting, despicable slut bags, these fat, disgusting, waddling, probably smelling the whole place like dirty, rotten salmon, this million-woman march, when I saw that, that was the last straw for me, women. I'm sorry. That was the last straw. That was the last straw as far as I'm concerned, because you women, any respect that I had for you all went out the window once you all went out there like a bunch of morons and had your fat tits hanging out, all right? And you're out there with, vagina costumes and a vagina head and all this other crap. Son of a bitch, for Christ's sake. And look, people are talking about you're just mad because you're a cripple. I'm not cripple, you idiot. I'm not in a wheelchair. I don't know why you idiots keep saying that, man. I'm not in a goddamn wheelchair, you son of a bitch. You keep saying it, and you can say it as often as you want. That doesn't make it going to be true. It's not going to make it true, boy. And wait a minute. What the hell is this? Did somebody just, good God, look on Twitter, folks. Somebody just tweeted a wheelchair car. Shut up, you son of a bitch. Look at Twitter right now. Look, it's a wheelchair car, for Christ's sake. It's a wheelchair car, man. Look, shove your goddamn wheelchair up your ass, all right? Sick of this crap. Give me the damn mic. Shut up about the wheelchair crap already, all right, you son of a bitch? I mean, look on Twitter, man. Anyway, look, we're going to take some Twitter and Gab shout-outs now, all right, folks? And for you folks that are unaware, all you've got to do is retweet the tweet on my Twitter account that states True Capitalist Radio Live, or Saturday Night Troll Show. The 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 Saturday Night Troll Show. Damn it. The Saturday Night Troll Show. My God. You assholes, with all this slutbag conversation talk, you people are discombobulating me. I really don't appreciate it one goddamn bit, all right? I really don't appreciate it one goddamn bit. Give me the damn mic. Give me the mic. Man, I need a drink of water, man. Give me my water, for Christ's sake. And yeah, I'm still on the wagon there, ass cracks. Anyway, the engineer's not here because he doesn't work the Saturday Night Troll Show because, only a maniac like myself, who's the hardest working man on the internet today, would broadcast 6 days a week. So anyway, with that being said, let's take some Twitter shout-outs on the Saturday Night Troll Show, Saturday Night Troll Show, Saturday Night Troll Show, Saturday Night Troll Show. Who do we got here? We got Lord Shekels in the house. We got the Brony Network. Who else do we have here? Once again, you want a Twitter shout-out, retweet the tweet that states True Capitalist Radio Live, and I'll give you a Twitter shout-out. What's going on to Brother Nero? We've got Tweely Atkins, that bitch horse. Who else do we have here? We got Saturday Night Sexist Show. Oh, now I'm a sexist, huh? I'm trying to protect womanhood out here, but I'm a sexist, right? I'm trying to have women to have a little bit more respect for themselves, but I'm a sexist, right? I'm over here trying to say that women don't have to demean themselves to be nothing more than a goddamn meat hole, but I'm a sexist, right? You son of a bitch. Shut up. We've got Cupo Noodle Capitalist. What the hell does that mean, man? We've got the Chicken Towel. What the hell is that? Blazed Burrito Brony. Jesus Christ, man. We've got Gaiden Snake. Gaiden Snake, asshole. Look, leave Raiden Snake alone already, ass cracker, right? We've got Distilling Paint Relapse. You know what? Stop huffing the goddamn paint, man. And look, I don't know what this whole huffing paint crap is, but y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop, and y'all need to stop it now. Taking more Saturday Night Troll Show Twitter shout-outs. Let's continue going here. We got Pajama Sam. We've got Gabe Voorhees. There's the Arabian Prince. How you doing? The Arabian Prince is in the house. We've got Edgar Raines in the place. Strollers and airplanes. Oh, my God. Did y'all see that? United Airlines. I don't even want to talk about it. We've got Rur in the place. We've got Supa in the house. What's going on to Supa? We've got Jew Done Goofed. Jew Done Goofed. Is that... here you all are with the goddamn Jew jokes again. You anti-Semitic bastards, man. I'm telling you, stop with the anti-Semiticism. I'm warning you. All right? Because, you know, once you oy vey, you can never get away. Do you understand me? Once you oy vey, you can never get away. We got Patrick in the house. Who else do we have here? Once again, retweet the tweet that states True Capitalist Radio Live. True Capitalist Radio. It's a freaking Saturday Night Troll Show, goddammit! Damn it! God damn it! I'm tired of messing up, man. I mean, I'm just saying. I just work too much, man. I work 6 days a week. I broadcast 6 days goddamn a week, man. Good God, man. The Saturday Night Troll Show, Saturday Night Troll Show, Saturday Night Troll Show, Saturday Night Troll Show. The Saturday Night Troll Show, Saturday Night Troll Show, Saturday Night Troll Show, Saturday Night Troll Show. Jesus Christ. Give me a mic. Give me a mic. The Saturday Night Troll Show. Good God. Anyway, we got Kingfish. What's going on to Kingfish? We've got, I'm not saying that disgusting name, you silly bastards. Who else do we have here? We got Aaron Dietrich. What's going on? We've got, did I stroller that? Give me a freaking break, man. Come on. We've got Ghost the Snake Tamer. What the hell is that supposed to mean, man? Raiden Snob. I mean, leave Raiden Snake alone, man. Look, I'm glad Raiden Snake first and foremost called up, but I'm going to address this Raiden Snake situation. You all better leave this man alone. All right? He's a friend of mine. He's a part of the inner circle. I like Raiden Snake. He provides great commentary. I don't know why you people are going at Raiden Snake the way you do, but I'm telling you, and I am pleading with you all right now, stop doing what you're doing to Raiden Snake. All right? Stop doing it. I'm warning you. Stop doing what you're doing to Raiden Snake. We've got Xbox's real work. We get paint equals best drug. Paint equals... Look, man, I'm warning you, man. Enough of the whole paint crap. I'm serious. This is getting a little disturbing, to say the least. All right, this is getting a little bit goddamn disturbing. Enough of the paint garbage. Jeez Louise, man. Anyway, we got Fisher Gaming in the house. What's going on? Who else do we have here? We've got, I'm not saying that disgusting name, for heaven's sake. Once again, if you want a Twitter shout-out, retweet the tweet that states true. Jesus Christ, I almost said it again! Man, maybe I need a drink or something, man. Maybe I need a beer. Or you know what? I do have tetrahydrocannabinol from 420. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. And the reason I forgot about that, it's not like you people even gave a crap that I subjected myself to tetrahydrocannabinol so you won't have to. But it's not like any of you goddamn gave a crap. I might need it, to say the least. I may just need it, all right? We got the TCR Joker, Arab Prince Ditch Ghost. What do you mean Ditch Ghost? Shut up! The Yellow Slut of Texas. Look, I've told you about that. Don't you dare talk about the Yellow Rose of Texas, boy. You understand that? Son of a bitch. Give me the damn mic. Jesus Christ, man. Look, yeah, real funny. TCR 495 on Saturday. Look, it's the Saturday Night Troll Show. It's the Saturday Night Troll Show. The Saturday Night Troll Show. The Saturday Night Troll Show. All right, look, I've had about enough of taking Twitter shout-outs. You people are assholes on here, all right? You people are just straight-up jerk-dick, ass-crack assholes, all right? I'm going to go ahead and give some Gab shout-outs. And for you folks that are unaware on how to get a Gab shout-out, all you've got to do is repost the first post on my Gab account, and the Gab account is Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost on Gab, and I will give you a Gab shout-out right now. Anyway, who else do we got here? We've got, what is this? We got Gabe Voorhees. We've got, I'm not going to say that disgusting name, man. Buzz Lightbeer. Buzz Lightbeer? Jesus Christ, man. Radio Star killed the Raiden Snake. God damn it. Leave Raiden Snake alone, please. God damn it. Ghost is Elliot Rogers. Why? Because I was talking about broads? Let me tell you something, man. Unlike many of you, broads have been coming up to me my whole life, okay? And look, I don't mean to brag or anything. I'm not the greatest looking guy in the world either, but I want to be honest with you. The dominance that I just throw around like it ain't shit around here, and not to mention, women know a confident man. They could see it. They could sense it. You know, they got that sense of male confidence. They got a male confidence radar, and they can just feel it. And when they feel it, they just want to be a part of it. They want to talk to it. You know, they want to do things for a man. I mean, that's what a woman does. They just say, "Oh my God, there's a man in the room. There's a real man in the room." You know, a man that will protect me as a woman. A man that will basically, anything happens, he will be in charge. He's got answers. He's a man. And you see, women, I'm going to be completely honest with you, they come up to me, even with my wife, even when I'm out with my wife, they're coming up to me because they can't believe a real man is in their presence, given the fact that you have a plethora of fruity-ass, anal camel-toe sporting fruit bowls that are wandering around in mass out here in America today. I mean, seriously, have you seen the new male nowadays, folks? I mean, they literally look like they were like farted out of the ass crack of Ricky Martin. All right, I'm not even joking around, man. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Ricky Martin was some kind of psychotronic weapon of some sort, you know? I mean, y'all remember Ricky Martin? Shake a bonbon, shake a bonbon, shake a bonbon. What the hell is a bonbon? And why are you shaking it? You're a man, you fruit bowl. Shake a bonbon, shake a bonbon, shake a bonbon. I don't want to see your fucking bonbon. Psychotronic weapons, man. I'm not joking around, man. I think what a troll show this is turning out to be. Once again, I tell you, these Saturday night troll shows, they never cease to let me down as far as the depravity and how far off the wagon, and I'm not talking about the alcoholic wagon, I'm talking about the civility wagon we go on this broadcast. Anyway, look, I'm tired of giving these shout-outs. You people are obviously a bunch of pricks. You all want to sit here and get me angry. I'm already angry. I'm already a little agitated, and I don't need any help from you stupid damn troll terrorists and cyber vermin right now to get me a little agitated. So what we're going to do is we're going to get on with the last subject matter, and then we're going to go on to Radio Graffiti. All right, then we're going to go on to Radio Graffiti, and then, that's it. It's the Saturday Night Troll Show. I mean, good God. Anyway, folks, we were talking about competitive gaming. Is it going to take over mainstream real sports? And the reason I believe it's a possibility is just, let's take a step back for a second. Okay, take a look at all these people on YouTube, like PewDiePie and that fruity-ass idiot Markiplier, and these, what was that other idiot's name, Leafy. These idiots are doing nothing more than commentating over playing games. And what that says to me is because they're popular doing that, it means that people actually have... they're actually equating looking at somebody gaming as entertainment, as a means to waste time. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not even joking around. This is why I believe that competitive gaming could be literally overtaking in real-life sports. Take a look at PewDiePie. Look, I hate PewDiePie, all right? I don't like PewDiePie. I think he is the most untalented twat on the internet. And when he decided that he wanted to be in the troll arena and decided that, he wanted to, I don't know what he did, all right? But either way, he decided that he was going to make himself a victim of, social justice warriorism when that wasn't even the case. Folks, PewDiePie has made close to $50 million in his YouTube tenure, okay? And YouTube's finally had enough with this guy's fan base and the lack of marketability to his fan base, because I doubt that the amount of money that they have paid PewDiePie has been paid back to the advertisers who advertise on his goddamn stupid little stream or whatever the case might be. All right? I'm just simply stating that PewDiePie represents the dumbing down of the world in which people will actually watch people play a game while that person playing a game is commenting over gaming. So with that being said, that goes to show that gaming does have a viewer base. Gaming does have a base in which someone will actually sit on their fat ass and maybe get some popcorn and shove it down their goddamn suckhole while watching somebody else play games. Okay? Now, I know there's a lot of you folks that are gamers out there that are like, well, I want to be PewDiePie. I want to play games and make money. Well, first and foremost, I think you may be a tad bit late because I don't think that it's going to work for you. And somebody said PewDiePie defeated fake news concerning him. What did he defeat? What are you talking about? They've demonetized most of his goddamn work. All right? He's gotten kicked out of certain partnerships that he was involved in. What are you talking about, man? He's an idiot. And I've called PewDiePie out. I've told him, why don't you go and make your own platform? Why don't you make your own YouTube, sir? And you want to know why he won't do it? Because he's not going to – he would throw most of his net worth into actually doing such a thing, and he wouldn't – it's not even a guarantee he'd even make his money back or even break even. So that's all I'm saying. And then what are we talking about? Youth got red-pilled because he said that, Hitler is right, all Jews, they need to die. That's what he said. That's why he got pissed. Look, hey, you idiots that are saying that, youth got red-pilled. Red-pilled about what? About what? Pro-Nazism? You idiots, Nazism is National Socialism. Hitler was a National Socialist. Okay, idiots? And secondly, you dumbasses don't, for whatever reason, don't want to understand that Hitler was Jewish. Hitler was Jewish. I mean, so all you white nationalists out there that praise Hitler like he's a goddamn god, you are praising a Jew. And, you want proof on why he was a Jew? He had dark hair and a Jew nose. Look at Hitler, for Christ's sake. Look at the honker on Hitler. And you white nationalists out here, all right, you white nationalists,
oh, well, that's not true. He was German.
Oh, yeah? A black-haired, dark-eyed, Jew-nosed Hitler with his hair flapping in the wind saying, "We need more blue-eyed, blonde-haired children in Germany. We need more blue-eyed, blonde-haired children." We need more blue-eyed, blonde-haired children. What happened to you, Hitler? What the hell happened to you, boy? So, with all due respect to you white nationalists, man, unless you're going to take a different premise and, bolster somebody else as your leader figure besides Hitler, I think that you white nationalists are no different than Black Lives Matter. I mean, because if you're going to go ahead and bypass Hitler's Jewish heritage and still claim that you're some goddamn white nationalist, Sieg Heil, Adolf Hitler crap, all right, then you are no better than these idiots that are trying to defend Sean King, Talcum X. You're no better than these black folks trying to defend Rachel Dolezal. You're no different than black folks. All right, so shut up. I'm serious, man. So, all you white nationalists that love Hitler, that are throwing out the freaking swastika, like, oh, das Sieg Heil, das Schlagen, Sieg Heil. You are following a Jew. Hey, folks, why don't you look back in history? What was the first thing Hitler did when he went to power? He took his hometown, the town he grew up in, and made it a bomb target practice and killed all of his teachers and killed all the authorities there. Why? Because he was trying to hide his Jew heritage, you dicks. Jesus Christ, you people are stupid. And you see, that's why I said yesterday, unfortunately, I hate to intermix the shows, but that's why I said yesterday on True Capitalist Radio, I'm glad you white nationalists have hopped off the Trump train. All right? You've shown your true yellow belly colors. You don't know your ass from your elbow. And, let's be honest with you. All right? I mean, you people that are white nationalists, if you're still hopping your goddamn hitch to the Hitler wagon, well, then you might as well turn Jewish right now. All right? You might as well wear a yarmulke right now. Do you understand that? I'm not even joking around. And look, people are saying Hitler was Catholic. Yeah, he said he was Catholic, all right? Look at his face. Look at his nose. Look at the dark hair and the dark eyes, for Christ's sake, man. Stop fooling yourself, white nationalist. You could sit here and claim that,
no, it's not true. No, Hitler was German. He was Austrian. No, you're lying, Ghost. You're lying.
Hey, if that's going to make you go to sleep at night, then you are no different than the leftist idiots. You are no different than Black Lives Matter. You are no different than the idiots from La Raza. That's why I'm saying you white nationalists need to hitch your goddamn wagon to someone else, because doing this to Hitler, all right, is just contradicting your whole white nationalist premise. okay? Your anti-Jewish premise, okay? Because by bowing down to Hitler, you are bowing down to Judaism. That's all there is to it. If you don't like it, well, then keep bowing down. L'chaim, all right? L'chaim. Keep bowing down. And look, people are like, no, shut up, Ghost. You don't know what you're talking about. Look at them. Look at these white nationalists. Look at them. They don't want to believe it. It's much like the Black Lives Matter jerk dicks, man. They don't want to believe it. And you want to know why? Because people are idiots. The freaking proof is right there. Why don't you explain to me, white nationalist, why would he want to bomb the hell out of his hometown that he grew up in? Why would he want to do that? Why? I mean, everyone wants to preserve their hometown. Do you remember when Saddam Hussein was on the run? When we invaded Iraq? Where the hell did he go? He went to Tikrit, his hometown. His hometown. So I'm just saying, all right, you white nationalist idiots, keep praising Hitler. L'chaim is all I got to say, all right? L'chaim. You might as well start eating bagels and putting a damn coffee filter on your head, all right? I'm not even joking around. And you can deny it all you want to. If that's going to make you go to bed at night, that's fine. You can go ahead and deny it all you goddamn want to. I don't give a crap. Anyway, folks, I didn't mean to get off keister here. I'm just, these idiots on Twitter and Gab over here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to tell them that, look, you're a contradiction yourself there, Fruit Bowl, okay? All right, you're going to be a white nationalist. You got Hitler and, swastikas. You are a part of the Jewish question. You know that? You get that now, huh? How does it feel that you're a part of the Jewish question now, huh? I know it doesn't. I know it hurts, doesn't it, huh? I know it hurts. It does. It hurts. Some dark-haired, dark-eyed, big-nosed Hitler out here flapping his hair in the wind and, screaming, we need more blonde-haired, blue-eyed children. We need more blonde-haired, blue-eyed children. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's just continue going, folks. I don't want to continue to talk about this. I know it really pisses off the white nationalist. So that's why I continue to talk about it, because it pisses them off. And you want to know why I'm pissing them off? They're pissing me off. Because they turn their backs on Trump, for Christ's sake, and you know what? They don't even know where they're going anymore. They don't even know that they're acting like a bunch of two-bit leftists, and yet they're going to deny that. I mean, I'm just... Anyway, let's get back to what we were talking about here, all right? And, hey, somebody was like, why do you call yourself Ghostler if you despise Hitler? Hey, I'm just telling you what Hitler was, okay? I don't hate, I don't like, how I view Hitler is of an independent historical perspective. I mean, what, do we have to have a history lesson about Germany? If Hitler had died in 1938, he would have gone down as the most peaceful leader in history. Of all the accords and the peace deals that he signed during that time, he had to do it. And the reason he did it was so that he could bring 3 million unemployed Germans back to work. And he successfully did it. Okay? So don't come at me about historical facts. I know the historical accuracy of the German strife. And what Hitler did was exploit a schism within Germany at the time to put himself as leader of Germany. And all Hitler was about was pure politics. It wasn't about racial superiority. He just used that to enrage the Germanic people into a warlike type of frenzy so that he could use them as a means of world domination. And that's exactly what he did. I mean, you couldn't get any more unbelievably sophisticated in a diabolically, psychologically operative approach. So that's all I'm saying, man. If only they didn't drag him into war for denying central banks, They didn't stop him because of central banks. They stopped him because he was encroaching upon Czechoslovakia and Poland. When the Treaty of Versailles accorded the carving of the Austrian Empire and basically gave the Czechs their own country, gave the Poles their own country, and because they had their own country, the German minorities within this region were being killed. They were being tortured. There were images coming out of Czechoslovakia of Czechs burning Germans, massive hate crimes. Same with the Poles. And you see, they tested Hitler's reserve with these particular attacks on the German minorities in Czechoslovakia and in Poland, and they basically had to Hitler had to move because the Germanic people in Germany were crying afoul when they were looking at the images that were coming out of Czechoslovakia and Poland as it pertained to the German minorities in this region. So what did Hitler do at first? He moved in Czechoslovakia under the context of saving the German minority. That's what he did to initially invade. And then he moved into Poland. So for you all to think that you know what World War II was about, why Hitler went into World War II, so on and so forth, you need to read a little bit more about your goddamn history there, boy. You understand that? You need to understand a little bit more about your goddamn history, all right? And the only reason that the central banksters were involved in World War II was because they were financing both sides, you idiots. I mean, take a look at Prescott Bush, George Bush Sr.'s father, and his Browns-Harriman connections to funding the American Nazi movement in America and funding partial of Hitler's rise to power. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. The Federal Reserve has financed both sides of the war. So for you all to think that Germany somehow was against the Federal Reserve is a joke, or the central bank is a joke. He was financed by Browns-Harriman and other rich entities that used Federal Reserve central bank notes to finance Hitler's rise to power. I mean, you need to do a little bit more historical context for why Hitler was dragged into war. He was dragged into war because he was forced to. Because much like what Donald Trump is being subjected to right now, the fake attacks. Remember, I talked about the Syrian chemical attacks being fake before Donald Trump even went in to Syria with the Syria strikes. And the reason I said that they were fake was because it was the deep state, the CIA and those deep state operatives that have basically concocted this whole theater of combat in the Middle East. And what they did is they were trying to call Donald Trump's hand by staging a fake chemical attack on Syria, so that they were expecting Donald Trump to do one of two things. They were expecting him either to ignore it so that the lamestream media can call him a monster for ignoring the evil Assad for throwing a chemical attack on his own people, or they were waiting for him to say that the attack was fake so that they can bomb on him with the Alex Jones narrative that now they're using against Alex Jones. You know, right now, they are literally making Alex Jones the king of fake news because of his testimony in his trial, in his trial over his children, claiming he was a performance artist. And now every lamestream media outlet is basically targeting Alex Jones as the focal point of fake news and correlating Donald Trump with Alex Jones. Now, you see, folks, this is why Donald Trump had to do the Syrian strikes. And in those Syrian strikes, it was basically nothing more than cosmetic striking. They hit up a abandoned airfield. They hit up positions that were supposed to have Iranian militia Hezbollah fighters integrated in this theater. And we notified the Russians. We told the Chinese. I mean, this was a purely cosmetic strike. And you see, that's what the deep state was trying to do. They were trying to get Donald Trump to either not do anything about it or claim it was a conspiracy or claim it was fake. And once he did one or the other, it would be ample opportunity for the mainstream media in conjunction with the political class, in conjunction with the deep state, to attempt to remove him for incompetence. This is what they were trying to do. That's why he had to act on the Syrian strikes. So he called their bluff. And you see, what you morons in the alt-right and the freaking white nationalists don't seem to understand is that this system of government and politics is beyond your own pay grade. It's beyond your own simplicity. Politics is power. And in this system of bureaucracy, these bureaucrats will do whatever it takes, all right, whatever it takes to either maintain their authority in the system or to advance their authority in the system or to co-opt the authority in the system, all right? So I know people are complaining about, this being, this is not true capitalist radio, but I want to tell you that this is how war is developed. This is how it starts. And that's what they did to Hitler is what I'm trying to tell you. What they did to Trump is what they did to Hitler. And that's why I said when Hitler, if he would have died in 1938, he would have been the most peaceful leader in world history. But he didn't. And they dragged him into war. And remember when the English gave him an ultimatum if that he invaded, I think it was either the Czechs or the Poles. I forgot which. I think it was Poland. If he invaded Poland, that was the line in the sand that England was going to go to war with Germany, so on and so forth. And you see, the images coming out of Poland and Czechoslovakia were of dead Germans. I mean, with their eyes gouged out and their faces bashed in. I mean, these images were coming out in dramatic amounts. It was all over the German media. They were trying to undermine Hitler's authority. So that's why World War II happened, you dicks. All right? So why don't you get a fucking clue before you come at me with any history lesson, you dumbass. Anyway, folks, look, I'm already tired of this crap. Let's just go ahead and get to radio graffiti, all right? You people make me sick. I'm telling you, man. I'm not joking. I mean, you people are trying to check me about history. You people are trying to check me on history. Seriously, I mean, give me a break, man. I'm not freaking Alex Jones, okay, who just talks out of his ass. I know what I'm talking about. And I hope that you understand now in the context in which I put the Trump Syria strikes in correlation with the way Hitler was goaded into World War III. I hope that you all understand that now. Stupid idiots. Anyway, we're supposed to talk a little bit about how Twitch is going to allow a bunch of dork, fat, idiot gamers to earn money now. Now anyone can become an affiliate, and affiliates don't get the whole perks of a partner. But hey, if you want to think that you can become a money-making person playing games while talking garbage over everything, then go ahead. Go ahead.
Calling the 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class just any sedan is like describing a theoretical physicist as just good at math. The E-Class is one of the smartest cars on the road, and it's available now at an exceptional price. Why drive any sedan when you could be driving the 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class? Visit mbUSA.com/E-Class to learn more. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Vehicle cannot drive itself but has semi-automated driving features. Always observe safe driving practices. Please refer to the operating manual for details on body assist systems. Some equipment described as optional.
Jesus Christ, man. And look, here we go. Now I'm Jewish. Now I'm a Jew. See, now people are saying I'm Jewish now. Why am I Jewish? I'm saying the way it is. You want to know why you people hate Jews so much? I'll tell you why you hate Jews so much. Because they have what you don't have. They have loyalty and respect for one another. You see, take a look at these so-called white nationalists, these alt-right assholes that hopped right off of the goddamn Trump train once these Syrian strikes happened. You think the Jews do that to one another? You think the Jews just all of a sudden turn their backs on one another when someone makes a bad decision? No, absolutely not. And you see, that's why you folks hate Jews, because you can't find that same type of loyalty and respect, all right, that the Jewish people have found with one another for thousands of years. And, you know, the Jewish people have been loyal and respected, all right, through thousands, or excuse me, they have been loyal and respected amongst each other, definitely not respected amongst the world, but loyal and respected amongst each other throughout thousands of years. They have escaped persecution after persecution. They have escaped they've escaped all kinds of different strifes. And you see, the reason you all hate them, because you ate them. It's one thing not to like their Zionist perspective. It's one thing to understand that they have maybe a little bit too much influence in certain industries economics-wise. And that's a very, very valid point to be critical of. But you have to come at the Jewish question with a little bit more substance other than this anti-Semitic nonsense, because you're not going to win the debate in the Jewish context by sitting here and being a bunch of anti-Semitic idiots. The only way that you're going to defeat or even be a formidable adversary to the Jews is if you have some group of massive people who are loyal and respected amongst one another under an idea, under a dogma, or under a political philosophy. And you have to make sure that everyone in that group is so loyal and so respected amongst each other that no matter what, that unit is going to act as one unified force. And really, that's what has created the Jewish dominance in many different industries, in certain foreign policy aspects. But you can't blame the whole thing that's happening, the whole global order, the whole New World Order system. You can't claim that it's a Jewish conspiracy. Jewish folks are a component. It's a component to this global order system. I mean, you don't understand. The people that are in charge of the world, the groups that are in charge of the world, these people are all creating order out of chaos. These groups that are in control of the world, they don't even like each other. But they have respect for one another because they know that if they continue to kind of have this kind of New York Mafia-style commission respect, if you aren't familiar with the New York Mafia Commission, take a look at The Godfather 1, in which the Godfather, what the hell's his name? Marlon Brando's character, I forgot his freaking name. Anyway, he goes and visits this commission of mobsters that's headed by a guy by the name, Don Corleone, that was his name. He visits this commission that is talked about in this movie, this New York Mafia Commission, and it's headed by a guy by the name of Barzini. And Barzini heads this particular commission, and this commission is comprised of all the heads of the families of New York. And because of this, all these families hate each other. All these families are, killing each other. They're trying to take each other's turf. They're trying to take each other's businesses. But under the context of the commission meeting, that's where they act civil and try to construct the order of the street. Because you see, much like the Italian mafia, the globalists understand without order, there's nothing. Without order, there's anarchy. Without order, there's chaos. And that's what the mafia understands. All right? Anyway, and for you folks that are saying this is more like a TCR show, I don't give a shit. Go shove it up your ass, all right? Turn off the fucking show. I don't give a fuck. Tired of you fucking trolls thinking that you're so significant out here, for Christ's sake, man. You're lucky you're still even in anonymity at this point, man. I mean, they're about to take away the whole concept of internet anonymity because of you fucking idiots, and you're just,
nah, I don't want to hear anything about any knowledge that may expand my intellectual potential. No, all I want to do is pretend that I'm making somebody's life miserable to make my pathetically anal life significant. That's what I want.
So shove it up your ass. Y'all fucking faggots want radio graffiti? Fine. Look, here's radio graffiti, all right? We're starting it now. If y'all like it, fine. If you don't, shove it up your fucking ass. Tired of you freaking idiots, man. Tired of you freaking uneducated, disgusting wastes of life. I'm tired of you. Everybody's all afraid of World War. Oh, World War. You know what? We need a World War. We need a World War, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, we need the draft to come back, man. Then you stupid, dumb fruit bowls won't be talking all this troll nonsense then. Then you'll all of a sudden have to be really serious about life. So you know what? Bring on the World War, all right? Bring it on. You know what I'm saying? Bring it on. You know what? Bring it on. Let's bring a draft on, too, man. Bring it on. There's just way too many idiots that need to be thinned out in this world, for Christ's sake. We need to thin the herd. I'm sorry. We need to thin out the herd, for Christ's sake. I'm not even joking around. Let's bring on another World War. It's like Harvey Dent said, man. You either die the hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the enemy. And let me tell you something. Now that I'm living to see myself to become the enemy, I don't think the enemy is the enemy. I think that, maybe there's an element of validity to what, some of these people have always been saying. There's too many ungrateful, disgusting, self-centered, selfish assholes on the earth that think that their lives are so goddamn significant. And they're not. So once again, bring on World War III, man. We need to thin out the herd already. Anyway, we're going to radio graffiti. I don't really care. This show really sucks. It really goddamn sucks. And I'm pretty sure radio graffiti is going to suck too. I'm pretty sure radio graffiti is going to suck the chrome off of a 57 Chevy bumper. We're going to hear the same splices. We're going to hear the same no personality having jerk dicks. We're going to hear the same people that, sputter out sentence fragments, for Christ's sake. All right? I'm just saying. I don't know. Let's just get to radio graffiti, I guess. I mean, who cares? Anonymous radio graffiti.
Hey, I just needed an order of those crack-flavored cupcakes, please.
Yeah, real funny, real original, idiot. Yeah, I'm sure so many lols were made after that fucking statement, you idiot. Anonymous radio graffiti.
My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am proud to be right back there's old friends and new friends and...
You see what I'm saying, man? This is the mentality that needs to be wiped off the planet. Whoever thinks that is funny, whoever thinks that is somehow significant to conjuring up some level of laughter or joy needs to be wiped off the planet. I'm serious. They need to be wiped off the planet. I'm not joking. As a matter of fact, I'm not taking anonymous calls anymore. Let's hang up on all anonymous calls. How do you like that? Huh? How do you like that? Freaking Cleveland calling idiots, for Christ's sake. I tell you what, whoever finds out who the Cleveland caller is and takes them off the internet, I'll give you some goddamn Bitcoin. How you like that? How you like that? I'm not even joking around. And you idiots know who they are. I know who you stupid, dumb trolls, man. I'm telling you, you're so immature. You know what? I don't even know why I'm doing this fucking show right now, to be honest. I'm serious. I'm sure. Look, there's probably another Cleveland right here. Anonymous radio graffiti.
Night Prowler radio graffiti.
Let me go ahead. Cupcake. I'm sorry. These are like crack, man. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. They're good.
Tango down.
Yeah, that's very funny, for Christ's sake. You know what? I'm not digging this fucking show. I'm out of here. All right? I'm not joking. I'm not. Look, I'm gonna take one more goddamn radio graffiti caller, and if it sucks, I'm gone. All right? I don't need to be putting up with this crap from you freaking idiots. All right? Jesus Christ. Anonymous radio graffiti. Twilly Atkins radio graffiti. Now, folks, if you haven't known, I'm tired of dealing with my wife, all right? She's acting like she wants to be a leftist, AIDS-infected looking nutcase. It's something about that face. This broad looks like she smokes like at least 3.5 packs a day, all right? And that's why I'm telling each and every one of you, because I don't think she knows that she's a stupid, dumb, imbecilic bimbo, all right? And moreover, folks, she even said that she didn't want to be partners. What does that mean? Partners, for Christ's sake. Screw partners. I mean, this is getting serious now. You know what? I told you this didn't I say this months ago that this wasn't going to end? Yeah, you know, all right, we get it. All right, yeah, splicing me, making fun of my wife, talking, real funny, real original. I mean, Jesus Christ. Anonymous radio graffiti. Hey, African booty scratcher, go ahead and penetrate my freshly waxed blowhole.
Oh, yes. We fruiting up now.
Oh,
Ah.
oh my God.
Ah.
This is good.
Oh.
This is looking like crack, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
oh my God.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, man. That was really great.
I'm literally smoking fruit bowls.
Woo!
I mean, you know, this is what I'm fucking talking about. This big crap, man. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. What? I'm supposed to take another hour of this crap? I'm supposed to take another hour of this crap, man? Man, this is just it's a horrible show, man. I'm telling you, this is a horrible show. I may even erase this show after today. I'm not even joking around. This is a disgusting, despicable goddamn broadcast. Tired of these goddamn broadcasts, man. Give me the mic. Maybe I should take another 5 years off, man. I'm serious. Maybe I should take another 5 years off. Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm going to calm down here. Maybe I'm a little over high strung here. And, maybe I need a smoke. Where's that? I got to go. Man, I got this. Look, for you folks that are aware, I purchased some tetrahydrocannabinol for $4.20. And let me get it out of this. I have to put it in a cigar box. It smells so goddamn freaking potent and pungent. It smells up the house. So I got to put it in this goddamn cigar box. And there it is right there. Now, for you folks, I bought $100 worth of this crap, which, I couldn't believe it either. But, hey, I was just trying to be a good host here. Just trying to be a decent talk show host here, trying to subject myself to tetrahydrocannabinol so that you folks won't have to, for Christ's sake. And, I've never wanted to, voluntarily smoke marijuana until maybe right now. Maybe right now. I mean, because I'm really upset. I want to be honest with you, man. I want to end the broadcast, and I almost want to fall off the wagon. I almost want to go to the damn nearest bar. I want to go out and just have a couple of drinks, and just not worry about all this disgusting, despicable nonsense I'm going to put up with on the internet. I'm going to go ahead and, consume some tetrahydrocannabinol, folks. I'm sorry. I have to, man. I have to. And for you folks that are saying, you know what, Ghost, why are you consuming illegal narcotics on the internet? Well, you got to figure that shit out on your own, okay? I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm going to go ahead and do this, man. I'm upset, man. I'm angry, and I'm just not in a very good mood right now. Because these fucking trolls piss me off, man. I'm telling you, you trolls, you think it's so funny, don't you? You dumb freaking losers. Huh? You think it's so funny. You think it's so freaking cute. Makes me sick, man. Here, I'm loading this bowl here, and for you folks that are unaware, I actually went out and purchased a pipe, a smoking device, so that I can consume this tetrahydrocannabinol in the purest form possible. Jesus Christ, man. Look. This is probably the first reason I've ever done this, because I'm just pissed off, man. I'm pissed off. I'm angry. I want to stop the show. But I can't do that, man. I've got good fans out here, especially in the troll show, that purchased a lot of goddamn Mr. Fortune cookie merch. All right, and I gotta keep the show going on. I gotta keep the show going on. So with that being said, let me go ahead and take my first hit here, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. Hold on just a second. I mean, I don't want to act a little goofy again, all right? I don't want to... Jesus Christ, man. Let me drink some water first, man. Jesus. All right. And shut up, you idiots. I don't need no goddamn safe space. I'm just pissed. I'm just pissed off, and I wish some of you were around me right now so I can punch you in the face. All right, I'm serious. I wish some of you were around me so I could stomp your teeth so far down your goddamn throat that you'll be able to chew your own ass. Anyway, we are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I'm your host, the man they call Ghost. Yada, yada, yada. Look, I don't want to do this show. I still got to do another goddamn hour of this stupid piece of garbage. I'm serious, man. And look at Twilly Atkins. You want to fight? Bring it. Not even kidding. Are you kidding me, Twilly? You're a woman. I will slap you silly, and then you know what? They'll charge me with domestic violence because I slapped a stupid bitch horse in the face. Oh, yeah, I said TCR again. Well, you know what? Who cares? All right, the Saturday Night Troll Show, Saturday Night Troll Show, Saturday Night Troll Show, Saturday. Let me just take the fucking hit and shut up. I'm angry, man. I'm pissed off. I don't even want to do this show, man. I don't want to do it. I don't even want to do it, man. Oh, my God. Oh, look, somebody was like, oh, yeah, you talk a lot of crap on the air, but you face-to-face with me, you wouldn't last 10 seconds. Oh, yeah? You want to make a bet, sir? You want to make a bet? Are you kidding me, man? I would beat the living bejesus out of you, man. It ain't nothing for me to whoop a man's ass. All right? I mean, seriously, I get into bar brawls for exercise. Do you understand me? I'm not joking around. I get into bar brawls for exercise. And whenever I sense that there's a bar brawl about to happen, I take a look at somebody I don't like in the bar. Whether I don't like the way they look, the way they're dressed, the way they're acting, I take a look at them and target them. And once the bar brawl starts happening, I go right up to that son of a bitch and start punching. I'm not even joking around. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, let me go ahead and take a goddamn hit of this freaking bowl here. God knows I need it. I need something. I'll tell you that right now. I need something. I need something, man. Anyway, here we go. I gotta hold it in and let it hit the brain. Hold it in. Oh, man. Oh, my God. That's a little better. Yeah, I have to say that's a little better, man, but my eyes are watering. What is this thing? Every time I smoke this stuff, I gotta blow my nose. I gotta blow my damn nose, and oh God! Oh my God, man! Why do I keep having to blow my nose every time I do this, son of a bitch, man? Oh man, nice, pretty good. It's a pretty good tasting little smoke here, I have to say, man. Let me go ahead and continue going here. I mean, because man, I need something, man. I mean, I could feel a little bit of pressure relief. I'm going to be honest. I feel a little bit of a pressure relief going on here. Wait a minute. The marijuana doesn't want to be smoked. That's why your nose is running. It's trying to escape. The marijuana? Trumpet capitalist, why are you saying that? Aren't you Jewish? Why would you say something like that about Jews? You're a lousy Jew. I can't believe you would say that. L'chaim. Tell you, I'm going to, just wait till I get to Temple. All right, Trumpet, you wait till we get to Temple. Anyway, I'm sorry y'all had to hear that. Anyway, let me continue going here. Yep. Gotta hold it in, let it hit the brain. Oh, man. Whoa. Yeah, no, that's better. Yeah. What is in this stuff, man? What is tetrahydrocannabinol, man? I mean, that was pretty good, man. That's the second hit, and I feel like, first of all, my eyes are still watery here. But I feel like there's a lot of tension that has just been relieved, man. A lot of tension has just been relieved. I mean, let me have one more. I'm sorry. I gotta have one more. I'm sorry. Just a lot of tension relieved, man. I like it. I like that the pressure and the tension has, been relieved, man. Oh, man. Gotta hold it in, let it hit the brain. Oh, yeah. You see, I didn't cough on that one, man. I'm getting the iron lung now. Oh, man, I'm getting the iron lung now. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Anyway, we're supposed to be getting to Radio Graffiti, right? We were at Radio Graffiti or something, so I guess we'll continue with Radio Graffiti on the Saturday Night Troll Show. How about that? How about a little bit of that? What's in this stuff, man? I mean, I feel like completely relieved now. Somebody said marijuana is making my brain Jewish. How does that work? How the hell does that work? Hold on, somebody's telling me to meet me at, what? The Bang Bang Bar at El Mio in San Hambonio? The Bang Bang Bar? What the hell kind of a bar is that? Jesus Christ. El Mio, isn't that in like a shitter part of the San Hambonio town here? I'm not going to go to any of these shitbag parts of town, man. Oh, man. Oh, man, somebody is claiming that somebody's claiming that the Cleveland Calls is an Inner Circle member. I think I know who it is now. Hey, Laggett, I'll unban you here later on this evening, man, all right? I don't know what happened here. Man, I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better. I'll tell you that right now. Wow. I am not encouraging anybody to do this, but I mean, is this going to make me a pothead or something, man? I don't want to be a pothead, man, but I feel pretty good, man. I'm not going to be. I mean, y'all heard me like 10 minutes ago, right, or 5 minutes ago, man. I mean, now like I'm thinking right now about how I was acting like maybe 10 minutes ago, and I'm thinking to myself, what an idiot. You know, what are you doing? What's your problem? Why don't you mellow out, man? You know? Don't have people harsh or mellow. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Anyway, let's get to some radio graffiti, I guess, right? How about anonymous radio graffiti?
My name is Cleveland.
Hey, this better not be Make Australia Great Again, all right? Because they have already sold you out, man, all right? And, you know, once again, you know, I hate to bring this up, but, you know, it's always these under the age of 20 bastards, you know what I mean? It's always these under the age of 20 bastards. Que será, you know? Que será, 805, Radio Graffiti.
What is our minds? What kind of a gingerbread man am I? What kind of gingerbread man do I want to be? What am I going to do with the dough? Right? You put the gingerbread man on the dough. Every time you look in the mirror, you're looking at the dough.
Anyone else sniff today's garbage? And I thought yesterday's garbage.
Oh, man, you know, hey, whoa, wait a minute. That's harshing my mellow, man. What the hell was that, man? When the hell did I ever talk about a freaking gingerbread man? And where the hell, how in the hell are you people slicing me with some of this stuff, man? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the story, you know, the gingerbread man, you know, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. I like the story, but when the hell did I ever talk about a damn gingerbread man? Anyway, I think we've got 973. You wanted to call somebody out or something, 973?
Hi, are you there?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Yeah, I wasn't the one who was going to call somebody out, but, you know, I just have to say that what you're doing is bad for you. You know, I've been a smoker for a long time, and I've been trying to quit, and it's hard.
Oh, you mean like smoking the weed, the reefer, the tetrahydrocannabinol?
Yeah, everything. You know, tobacco, the reefer, the marijuana.
And what, do you have like a hard time breathing or something?
No, after I did it, the first time I did it, I had a hard time breathing and I was coughing, but, you know, once you get to it, like once, I don't know how long you've been doing it, but, you know, if you've been doing it for like 10 years or something, then it doesn't bother you anymore. It's just like a regular thing.
Oh, man, I just started doing it. Well, I hadn't done this since last year, 420, and then I did it for this year's 420, and then I did it today. Today, I actually feel pretty good, man. I'm not even. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe it's, you know. I don't know what's going on here, man. Hold on just a second, man. somebody wants to criticize you for some reason. What the hell is this about? I'm getting this on Twitter. Let me see if I can find this person on the switchboard. I'm a little under the influence, obviously. So let me give me some time here. Somebody said that they want to call you out, or didn't you want to call somebody out? What's up with all the calling out?
I never said I was going to call somebody out. I just said I disagreed with some comments that are made.
Okay, my bad. So that's what I get it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, thank you very much for the advice, man. Look, hold on. Stay on the line there, 973. I'll try to find this person here who, wants to have some, insight, or I don't know, man. I don't even know what I'm doing here, to be honest with you, man. I should be out having Miller time. Oh, here it is. Hold on. I got him. Hold on. Where was the other guy at? Where? Jesus Christ. Where's the engineer when you need him, man? 973, you're there, right?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, we got somebody over here who wants to talk to you for some reason. 559, you there?
Yeah, Gus, don't listen to that guy. He's working for the DEA. You smoke as much as you want. Don't listen to him. He's a liar.
Wait a minute. Are you with the DEA there, 973?
No, I don't.
He works for the DEA.
I barely even know what that is.
Yeah, you do.
What?
You work for the DEA. Go smoke as much as you want. Don't listen to this FBI Fed agent.
Well, I don't compare myself with people like you. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, shut your mouth. Go smoke as much as you want. Don't listen to this prick.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Go fuck your dog?
I don't have a fucking dog, you fucking faggot.
Yeah, screw you, too.
All right, that's enough. I'm sorry. I didn't know that this was going to turn into this. My bad, fellers. Anyway, I don't, jeez, these guys are just harshing my mellow, man. You guys are buzzkills, man. I mean, what do we call you guys? Party fouls. Party fouls is what you would be calling it, man. You know what? I need some more smoke. I need some more, man. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm under duress. I'm under pressure here. All right, I work freaking 6 days a week broadcasting, man. I mean, on top of that, I gotta do all kinds of, I got my own businesses I gotta worry about. I'm trading equities. I'm trading cryptocurrency now. I'm moving. I'm making moves every day, baby. I mean, when you're an independent capitalist, baby, you gotta be on your game. I barely sleep like 3 hours a night, man. I barely sleep like 3 hours a night. Anyway, people are actually encouraging me to continue to toke up, but I'm not trying to advocate the use of this particular narcotic. I'm just saying, I was trying to celebrate 420, and I bought more than I should have, and it's just going to sit there, and I did spend about $100 on it. So, I'm just saying. I mean, it's just there. It's just there. So you might as well. Anyway, let's do this here, all right? Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. Man, who needs the sun is warm and the grass is green when you've got grass on the screen? Oh, my God. Man, whoa. Oh, man, this is wow. I'm feeling nice, man. I'm feeling nice. We'll continue going on with Radio Graffiti. 203 Radio Graffiti. I can hear you say something, man.
Calling the 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class just any sedan is like describing a theoretical physicist as just good at math. The E-Class is one of the smartest cars on the road, and it's available now at an exceptional price. Why drive any sedan when you could be driving the 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class? Visit MBUSA.com/E-Class to learn more. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Vehicle cannot drive itself but has semi-automated driving features. Always observe safe driving practices. Please refer to the operating manual for details on driving assist systems. Some equipment described as optional.
Well, I can hear you typing your fat fingers on the keyboard. Say something. Yeah, you know what? Then you know what? Go kill yourself. Then, all right. If you can't even articulate what you need to say, then kill yourself. All right. Jesus Christ, man. I'm sitting over here trying to have a decent mellow time here. You know, I'm still pissed off from today's broadcast, man. I don't even want to continue to do this damn garbage, man. But you know, whatever, man. Whatever's clever, right? Yeah. Whatever's clever, Holmes. Speaking of Holmes, I think we got the Pet Mexican on the horn. Hey, Pet Mexican, are you there?
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? I'm surprised you picked me up.
Hey, what's going on, Holmes? How you doing, man?
Oh man, I'm full, man. Oh God, I'm so full. Oh my God, this Saturday was so great.
Full of what, man? What are you full on? You smoking the Yeska? You smoking the Mota?
Fuck no, man. We had some carne asada, man. Some barbecue, some fajitas, some chicken.
Carne asada, carne asada.
Hell yeah, man. Oh my God. And you know, I'm from Texas, man. So Slovacek sausage. Have you heard of that? Oh my God.
No, I haven't heard of that, believe it. What's it called again?
Oh my God, Slovacek sausage.
Slovacek sausage?
Yeah. You can only get it at HEB, I think. But it's really good.
I've never seen it, man. I get the OPA. I get OPA sausage.
Oh my God, it's pork and I think it's pork and beef, but oh my God. And then not only that, but man, we had some meat skewers, kebabs, baby. Oh my God. And
so you were, I mean, we had a Mexican removing kebab, huh?
Yeah. Oh my God. And then for dessert, man, I'm sorry you tempted me this week. Oh, some cupcakes. Oh God, man, sprinkles. Oh
man, that sounded like a pretty good spread today, man. You were having a barbecue, any kind of special occasion, or just Saturday?
Man, it's just a good Saturday. I'm off today. I'm not working, so I'm having that. And then you gotta have some nice cerveza. Samuel Adams. Oh my God, man, that was the finisher. Oh God. I mean,
hey, Pet Mexican, stay right there. I think you're getting everybody envious because their Saturday was not as festive, I'm pretty sure. But hey, man, thank you for calling up. There's the Pet Mexican. Much props, man. How about distilling, huffing, paint, capitalist, whatever? What's going on, Radio Graffiti?
Hey, brother. I know it's RG. I just wanted to touch on a few of the subject matters you spoke about earlier, if that's all right with you, man.
Go ahead, man.
Man, I think Nintendo are basically trying to hijack the Raspberry Pi retro gaming movement. You know, they realise that they're late to the party and they need to do something, so they've basically officially licensed their own product again, and they're just basically trying to get some of the slice of the pie, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, because these Raspberry Pi independent creations that are by independent people are a hell of a lot better than what Nintendo's putting out. But I think you're absolutely right. If they're going to put something out, you know, especially a console-like type of a play situation with an integrated 30 games, they're trying to take a little bit of the market of the independent Raspberry Pi developers. I think that's a very, very good point.
My ass, man. And also, as it relates to competitive gaming, look, I think, console gaming's gone sort of thing away from that. You can't really get your mate around for a night of gaming anymore. And, use the second controller. I mean, I know some games you can, but most you can't. I think it's more and more going towards online. So unless you have a decent internet connection, you're not going to get anywhere. And as you know, I live in Australia, so I am fucked in that matter. Anyway, man, have a good show. Take it easy, bud. See ya.
Hey, thank you very much. I'm glad you're not huffing paint, but very good insight on the subject matters we're talking previous, man. Really appreciate it. Hey, I think we got last week's favorite caller, man, 413. What's going on, man? Good to see you.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Not too bad, man. I'm just a little bit zoned a little bit. I'm a little bit calmed down now, but I'm all right, man. How are you?
I'm really good, man. I'm pretty, excuse my language, I'm pretty relaxed, too, man. I don't want to cause any drama like last week. I'm pretty, chillaxed, man, and I was just hoping I could just, chillax with you guys and just talk about a couple of different things and just relax, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead, man. What do you want to talk about?
All right, so I want to tell you your 420 episode was, awesome. You really did an awesome job. You balanced a really good amount of, just relaxing with, hetero drugs and just getting high and, having a good time. And you also balanced a really good amount of, serious talk and stuff, and I just want to give you a lot of props for that.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that.
Can I keep going?
Yeah, go right ahead, man.
All right. I feel really bad, man. The other last troll show, I was a little bit I was pretty cocked, man. I get pretty drunk on your troll shows, and I wanna apologize to Karaskin. I don't know if Karaskin's on the horn or not, but I actually like Karaskin a lot. He's a really good contributor to the show. Is he there or no?
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, Karaskin, man, are you there, Karaskin?
Yeah, and sorry about this whole Twitter tirade. I got pretty pissed off over this. Well, I'll get into a little bit of details later. Anyway, I heard what he said, and I suppose I have to accept his apology. I mean, we all get upset and envious at times, and maybe it's best if you just give people another chance.
Yeah. Karaskin.
And by the way, okay, go ahead and say what you have to say to Karaskin. Go ahead. Sorry, man.
All right, Karaskin, I just want to tell you, brother, you know what, man? I actually liked you a lot, man, and I felt really bad last week about all the drama and stuff. I didn't mean to do that to you, and it's really cool that you are you're kind of getting your sidekick with ghosts and stuff with the art and stuff. I didn't even know that, man. That's really cool that you do that, man. I give you all the props in the world for doing that, man. That's really cool. I just want to say I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause a bunch of drama with you, Karaskin, man. You're pretty cool.
It's no problem. Hey, listen.
Hey, as a matter of fact, sorry, Karaskin, Raiden Snake is on the horn. Actually wants to chime in a little bit about this. Raiden Snake, go ahead, man.
Well, can I just say one thing? I'll be blunt. You slagged me off last week for no reason. I go, what have I done to you? What have I done?
Who,
seriously?
me?
Can you answer that? Can you explain that one?
Is it me?
Yeah, I
you.
think he's talking to you, yeah.
You're the one who sat there literally slagging me off last week.
All right, Ryan's sake. All right, you know what? I just want to get on the record right now. All right. I apologize. I didn't want to cause any drama. You know what, Ryan Snake? You're not that bad. You're okay, man. And you know what? Karaskin's okay, too. And I just want to apologize. From the get-go, all I really wanted to...
If you want to apologize, look, listen. I'm not one to hold grudges here. Believe me, I'm not that kind of person.
I know, but can I just give my point really quick?
Sure.
All right, so from the get-go, you know what? I spent a lot of money on, on this show. I wanted this Saturday Night Troll show from the start. I didn't want drama, and if you listen back a couple of weeks ago, I actually wanted the community to get more wholesome and get together. And I feel really bad. Like, I actually kind of want us to get together and just, like, be one giant community. And if you listen back, you know, when the Saturday Night Troll show became a thing, that was my whole motto, was just let's all put our differences aside and just be, like, one giant community. And that's really what I want. And I apologize to you, Rain Snake. I apologize to Kraskin. I really want Trumpin to come back on the horn because I don't feel like I gave Trumpin the respect that he deserved to. Like, I really want this community with Ghost to just thrive because this is a great thing. I love it. And, you know, I put my money where my mouth is, and I feel like I caused unnecessary drama last week, and I apologize.
No, it's good you did. Do you know what I mean? I respect you for that. You know what I mean? Also, as well, obviously, to Karaskin, I'm glad you defended me last week. I appreciate that as well, and I will say that point blank.
Hey, a friend is needing a friend indeed, after all. A friend has to stick up to another one because they care about each other.
Ghost, can I just ask you a question, Ghost?
Yeah, go ahead, man. What's up?
All right, so I don't mean to put Karaskin on black, but do you remember on 420 he made that joke about you, and he was like asking you about seeing pandas in your hallucinations?
Well, that thing. Well, it was just a little question, but all of a sudden, all the funny bones started to get into me. Like, for some reason, start to activate.
Yeah, but it was a joke, right, Karaskin?
Of course it was a joke.
I know that, but what I'm trying to say is, like, there's a lot of people out there that respect Ghost and that they don't want to tease Ghost about his PTSD and his shit like that. Like, I respect Ghost. I want to give him the respect he deserves without trying to, like, troll him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Ray and Snake too. Like Ray and Snake just all of a sudden disappeared last week off the broadcast. I didn't mean to like disrespect Ray and Snake to the point where he just like disappeared off the broadcast. But the point is like,
well, the reason he got off. Oh, I'm sorry, but the reason he got caught off because the trolls that he had to deal with had to reset his password on Skype, forcing him out of the account. And then they also
dropped the call
forced
when
him
I
out
was
of
actually on
Twitter.
the conversation. That's what happened. My call got dropped.
It happens a lot, though. Doesn't that happen a lot, though? Like,
well, do you want to know why it keeps happening? I'll tell you exactly why. Because do you remember that Celtic Brew Crew who leaked that image of the Inner Circle emails last year?
Oh, yeah,
well,
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, my email address was listed on that screenshot. Unfortunately.
So is all that furry, that anti-Rain Snake furry stuff, is that fake or is that real? Like, I can't even tell.
It's a lot of bullshit. They've been doing this since what, episode 408, which is December last year. That's like 6 months now. It was debunked then and it's debunked now. It's complete and utter crap.
You should find out who's doing that to you, man, and you should get.
I know who started. I know who antagonized. I know exactly who antagonized it last time. I can tell you exactly who it is. It was Mars Pony because he was the one who told the 727 call, if you recall, that Aussie about me being a furry, which Aussie in turn on 408 727 told Ghost, and Aussie Ghost got mad, Aussie enraged because of it. And then basically 727 admitted to me.
So you mean to tell me? Hold on. I don't mean to interject here. You mean to tell me that all this drama is because of some, mass pony? I like to write nice stories about incarnation.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It all makes sense now.
Yes, it is, because I'll tell you this now, because 727 on just before 409, he actually DM'd me directly on Twitter and blatantly admitted and even showed me, obviously, some screenshots of the conversation of what was said. So
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me bring 727. Are you there, 727? 727.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. Nobody's answering on 727. I see.
Ghost,
yeah,
can I have a question?
Yeah, go ahead,
Can I have a question? All right. So I have one small, simple request because I'm a huge fan. I don't know if you know about me, but I'm the guy that bought all those autographs. I just have one question for you.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
All right, man. So I've talked to you about this before, but turn me into the biggest alcoholic in the world. Will you come back and start drinking again with me? Because I really need you to drink with me, and I'm not going to troll you or enough pain, but I love to partake in delicious.
Hey, man, you're cutting in and out, man. We can barely hear you. For some reason, you're cutting in and out.
I want whiskey with you. Will you drink whiskey with me? Johnny Walker, drink with me. Stop huffing paint and drink fucking whiskey with me. Is that okay?
Well, I'll tell you what, man, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm trying to stay on the wagon here, for a good amount so I can, clean out the system for a little bit. But I'll be back. I just need a little time to clean out the system a little bit, and that's all I'm doing. It's just one of those times where, you take a little bit of a break and then, you're back on and, full throttle. You know what I mean?
Am I still cutting in and out or no? Am I good?
No, you're good, man.
All right. I just wanted to say last week I apologize. I really didn't want to cause much drama last week. And I know you were trying to have a nice troll show. And, I appreciate you telling me that, like, I was a good member of the troll show. But I kind of miss when you used to crack one open and, talk about how you were driven to drink and stuff, man, because I connect with you, man. Like, we connect with the drinking like that, man. That's why I gave you so much of my capitalist money, is because we got drunk together and we talk about the market. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. Look, you're making me want to go back to drink. I mean, you're kind of a bad influence here, man, but I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but you did it for me, too.
He doesn't have to drink.
No, I understand, man. I know I gotta go back, man. I know I gotta go back. Hold on, we've got somebody who wants to chime in here. 732. You got something to say?
Hi, Ghost. It's me, Matt Pony.
You?
No, it's
what
not.
What are you doing here, you idiots? Get out of here. We don't need your face.
I'm here to tell you that Raiden Snake is lying. He is a bully.
This isn't Mars Pony. It's like, fuck off
Yeah,
my
right.
life.
I believe pigs can fly.
Yeah,
Is
go.
this
That's not Matt
real
Pony.
Matt Pony or not?
No,
No,
it's
it's not.
not. Nothing like him.
Yes, I'm telling the truth. He is lying on air.
No, it's not the real
No,
Matt
you're
Pony.
right. You're the one who made the shit up. If you are the real Mars Pony, I don't believe you are. I think you're just somebody who's pretending to be Mars Pony.
No, you're lying about you being a bully, and
You've got no
you
evidence
think.
to prove it.
Oh, Jesus
You've got
Christ.
no evidence whatsoever to prove it. What you lot claimed is a load of crap. It's screenshotted. It's all been proven. It was debunked already. It's a load of crap. Seriously. And if
No,
you
I don't believe it. I need to see a real proof.
You claim you're the real Mars Pony. Prove it. Prove you're the real person and not just someone who's pretending to be him, because you sound nothing like him. Absolutely nothing like him.
Well, it kind of sounds a little like him. I mean, can you talk again, alleged Mass Pony?
Yeah, Ghost, hello.
Wow, he is a fake Matt Pony. Ghost, you can totally tell too. Like, it's awful. This guy is such a cringe lord. Like, just get him off. Like, he's not the real Matt Pony at all.
Oh yeah, you want to?
Somebody is saying that they're vouching that that's the real Mass Pony.
It's not.
No, I don't buy it. Sorry.
Is the Air Prince on the horn?
Maybe we could.
I don't know.
bring
Let
him
me
in
see.
over.
Hey, where is the Arab Prince? Let me see. I think this
is
may
the Arab
be
Prince
him.
on the horn?
Hold
Never
on.
met
I'm
him
trying to
before.
look on it. Hey, Arab Prince, are you there? Is this the Arab Prince?
You all right?
What the hell's going on?
I think we called him up in the wrong time.
Is the Arab Prince there?
I mean, he's
I don't
there.
know if this is. I don't think this is Arab Prince. All right. Well, let's get them off. All right. I thought that was him. That wasn't him. I don't think he's on the horn here. But do you have something to say to the Arab Prince?
No, I actually, you know what? I don't want to cause, like I said last week, in this week, I don't want to cause any drama. I wanted to say, Ghost, you had a great 420 show. I don't want to cause any bullshit like I have last week. I apologize to Krafkin. I actually really like Krafkin, and you know he's a really good caller. And honestly, the most important thing about this show is can I get a health check on Asho? Is he okay? Like, is Asho okay? Like 619 is Asho okay?
I have no idea. I don't know. After this 420 episode, I have no idea what's up with Asho. Before I'm going to go ahead and get back to 20 minutes of Radio Graffiti, let me give everybody their last words. Mass Pony, alleged Mass Pony, do you have anything to say?
No, not really. I just want to give a shout out to Twilly Atkins and the what's his name? Oh yeah, Buzz Aldrin's grandson.
Oh, you got to be kidding me! Seriously?
Get this idiot! Get him out of here!
I knew it.
Yeah.
I fucking knew
That's
it.
a fake.
I fucking knew
that
it.
was a fake Mass Pony.
Troll bastards!
He's had a
Goddamn
all
troll
the time.
bastards, man!
Well, he tried, but he failed.
Ghost, can I give a really quick cheers to the capitalist army before you hang up on me?
Yeah, go right ahead, man. You can go ahead and give your last thoughts, then I'll go ahead and give Karaskin
Thank
and
you.
Braden.
I just want to say to all the chat rooms out there, Discord, Brony Network, Steam Chat, Inner Circle, I love all of you guys. You guys are the best. The reason I listen to this broadcast is because of all you. I love you guys. I love you, Ghost, Kraskin, Ray, and Snake. You know what? Cheers to the capitalist army. Cheers. No paint huffing. Don't huff paint. Just relax and just listen to their broadcast. Make money. Capitalize. Cheers. Thank you.
Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hey, Karaskin, do you have anything to say before we move on?
I'm just going to give a shout-out to Raiden Snake because he's a good friend of mine. I know him for a long time, and I'm here to support him no matter. He's been a good friend
All right,
of mine.
thank you very much there, Karaskin, man. How about Raiden, man? You have anything last thing to say before we get back to Radio Graffiti?
Well, put it simple. I will tell you that caller, obviously, I'll accept his apology because, like I said, I don't hold grudges. And make no mistake. I mean, one thing I will say, I was like, yeah, I've paid money, but maybe not much, but at least I do contribute, as they say, and I do appreciate the apology. You know what I mean? At least we've settled things, and I appreciate Karaz for defending me last week. Again, thanks to him, and also thanks to you. And I'm sorry it's dragged on a little long.
No, don't worry about it. Hey, Raiden Snake, thank you. I'm glad you're back. So that's all that matters. Now, folks, sorry about all the drama here. It had to be done. If you did not listen to the episode 7 of the Saturday Night Troll Show, then I strongly advise you to do so. That's all I'm saying. All right, now let's get back to Radio Graffiti. Now that we've gotten all that out of the air and everything's okay now, everything's fine now, let's go ahead and get back to Radio Graffiti, all right? How about 352 Radio Graffiti?
We got 8 equal and Tyson Rocket Radio. Fuck, it's Graffiti!
Shake, shake, shake a gopher, shake a can for life. Shake, shake, shake a gopher, shake a can for life. And Janina, the man we like the most. And Janina, and Janina's the host. Engineer is the real host. he's the man that we like the most. And Ghostlight is a Joe Hamburg. We all know he's the hard Alex Jones. Drop it in a line, engine is the host. Ghostlight, he's the Hamburg. Drop it in a line, engine is the host. Ghostlight, he's the Hamburg. Drop it in a line, engine is the host. Ghostlight, he's the Hamburg. Drop it in a line, engine is the host.
Wait, what the hell kind of Caribbean goddamn song about the engineer was that, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? Did you hear that? Did you all hear that? I mean, you know, for the engineer, really? The engineer? Give me the damn mic. Give me the mic. The engineer, really? Oh, my God. How about 423 Radio Graffiti? Cave Johnson. It's raining apples. Sakura remixes Radio Graffiti. We got some sort of a harp situation where they're just dumping all kinds of rain on us, for Christ's sake, because I don't know why. I mean, good God, I've never seen so much goddamn hail in my life, man. And I want more rain, and not to mention more hail. It's raining apples. It's raining apples. It's hailing apples. What the hell was that about? I mean, how many goddamn remixes? How many remixes are there, for Christ's sake? It's raining apples, asshole. Jesus Christ, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. You know what? I don't know. How many remixes are there in this freaking fiber optically connected world that we call the damn internet? I'm telling you this right now, man. I'm telling you this right damn now. How about 929 Radio Graffiti?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, Guevara. Okay, yes, Jay. Yes, Jay. Yes, 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 Jay Guevara. Yes, Jay. Oh.
Just shut up, you stupid leftist Antifa slutbag. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, Antifa, little slutbag, for Christ's sake. As a matter of fact, we need helicopter rides for Antifa. As a matter of fact, folks, just a little bit of a reminder that yours truly has Get Helicopter Rides apparel. All right, right here. Let me go ahead and retweet this. Take a look at this apparel. All right? Helicopter rides for Antifa, commies, socialists, SJWs, and leftists, for Christ's sake, man. This is the kind of apparel, if you are a true in-real-life troll that wants to trigger people and just get it and do it for the lulz, this is what you want right here. In-real-life trolling in its most finest, baby. Take a look at the Twitter right now. That's what I'm talking about. Helicopter rides, baby. You hear me? Huh? How's this thing on? And you hear me? You can run, you can hide, you get helicopter rides.
Calling the 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class just any sedan is like describing a theoretical physicist as just good at math. The E-Class is one of the smartest cars on the road, and it's available now at an exceptional price. Why drive any sedan when you could be driving the 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class? Visit mbUSA.com/E-Class to learn more. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Vehicle cannot drive itself but has semi-automated driving features. Always observe safe driving practices. Please refer to the operating manual for details on body assist systems. Some equipment described as optional.
Calling the 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class just any sedan is like describing a theoretical physicist as just good at math. The E-Class is one of the smartest cars on the road, and it's available now at an exceptional price. Why drive any sedan when you could be driving the 2017 Mercedes-Benz E-Class? Visit MBUSA.com/E-Class to learn more. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Vehicle cannot drive itself but has semi-automated driving features. Always observe safe driving practices. Please refer to the operating manual for details on driving assist systems. Some equipment described as optional.
Anyway, let's continue going with Radio Graffiti, for heaven's sake. How about area code 907, Radio Graffiti? What the hell? What's up with all these demon callers? This weird-ass talking in tongue crap that keeps calling me up in here, man. There's something funny about that. It's actually a little freaky, to say the least, man. 814 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Gus, what's up? How you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, I came upon this link here, and I'm going to send it to you on Twitter right now. I don't want anything to do with this, but I found this link. I'm tweeting it to you right now, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Again, I want nothing to do with this. I'm not calling anyone out, but there's the link. My Twitter name's not Ben. I'm going to hang up now. That's it.
All right, and he just hung up. What is this? What is this? Is some Furfinity user Raiden Snake? Oh, God, no, don't go with the furry Raiden Snake. Stop it! Stop spreading lies! Stop spreading the lies about Raiden Snake! Stop it! Stop spreading lies about Raiden Snake, man. Stop spreading lies about Raiden Snake. Jesus, you trolls, man. Give me the mic. Jesus, man. You trolls, man. Good God, man. 360 Radio Graffiti.
It will be legal in Texas to roast.
All right, shut up, you stupid pervert. All right, just shut your hole. Just shut your stupid stinking hole. How about 815 Radio Graffiti?
That chicken head, Radio Graffiti. It will be legal in Texas to shoot my grandmother. I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
I'm telling you, you keep doing those damn splices about my granny. I got 2 words for each and every one of you sons of bitches. Punitive damages! You hear me? Huh? Keep it up. You keep it up and see what happens. Keep it up and see what happens. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Hey, engineer! Give me my goddamn drink. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. Blood of a midget. Oh, man, let me take a swig here.
Oh, man. Want to hit your lips. It's so good. Woo! What is it with this goddamn satanic splices, man? I don't get it.
You're doing more. This is motherfucker. No, funny. Yes, sir. Come here, man. I got it.
What the hell? What the hell did I just listen? What kind of a splice is that, man? I mean, that's a freaky splice. What kind of crap is this, man? Good God. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Sniveling, disgusting, weirdo-looking midgets. Sicking me to no end. All right, that's great. I'm very proud of you with that splice, you moron. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
My name is...
How about 352 Radio Graffiti? Amia the Trap Radio Graffiti.
Don't even think about it. Hey, who the hell are you? That's none of your business, you old bag. What is this? Listen, your grandson's been playing erotic video games and abusing his coworkers behind your back. Wait, I have a grandson? Alzheimer's. I knew it. Your grandson doesn't deserve to live this life with you. Wait, you're a boy? When he sees you in your puddle of your own calm blood and piss, consider this a warning.
Yo, what the hell's that? Never mind.
You feel amazing.
Did you hear that? Hey, Grandma, you okay?
Oh, he's coming.
Let me take you to the other room. Let me take you to the other room. Oh my God! No! What happened, man? What happened? Jesus Christ, man! Oh my God! No! Jesus Christ! Actual fuck! Did I just listen to? You said heroic six-twisted primary classic. Oh my God! Good God, man! Oh my God! Oh. It's just sick. This is just utterly sick, man. I mean, did you all hear that, man? I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. For heaven's sake, man. Good God, give me the mic. Give me the mic. Man, this is getting sicker and. Why do I bother? Why do I bother? Anonymous Radio Graffiti. All I'm advocating is that these loser midgets should be separated from civil society. What's up with all the midget talk, man, all right? What's up with all the midget talk? Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
And we're on this planet, and Einstein's physics showed it, Max Planck's physics showed it, all. There's at least 12 dimensions. And now that's why all the top scientists and billionaires are coming out saying it's a false hologram. It is artificial. The computers are scanning it and finding tension points where it's artificially projected and gravity's bleeding in to this universe. That's what they call dark matter. So we're like a thought or a dream that's a wisp in some computer program, some God's mind, whatever. They're proving it all. It's all coming out. Now, there's like this sub-transmission zone below the third dimension that's just turned over to the most horrible things is what it resonates to. And it's trying to get up into the third dimension that's just a basic level consciousness to launch into the next levels. And our species is already way up in the fifth, sixth dimension, consciously our best people. But there's this big...
Man, what the hell? No wonder he claimed he was a goddamn performance artist. What the hell was that about, Alex? Good God, man. Lay off the whatever you're smoking, man. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Twilly Atkins Radio Graffiti. Now, folks, if you haven't known, I'm tired of dealing with my wife, all right? She's acting like she wants to be a leftist, AIDS-infected looking nutcase. It's something about that face. This broad looks like she smokes like at least 3.5 packs a day. We already heard that, Twilly. All right, we already heard it. Shut up! You stupid, dumb bitch horse. Shut up. 830 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. How you doing?
How's it going, man?
Hey, man, I honestly, you got to say, these last calls have been getting so cringy. I think I'm going to have to glue up twice today, man.
What, D? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I've actually got this really strong glue. It's called United. It's supposed to knock your ass out really, really hard.
Oh, you're sniffing glue now? Is it you're doing this now?
Hey, since I've been drinking glue for the past week, I haven't had to take a shit.
I'm sure you probably glued your goddamn colon shut there, boy. Get him out! Get him out of here, man! Sick bastards, man. Sick bastards. 716 Radio Graffiti. Great. Well, you were too late, man. You should have been a little faster. All right, you got to be a little faster. Distilling Capitalist Radio Graffiti.
I want to feel my dick, maybe we can my dick, maybe together we can my dick, maybe my dick is better, so somebody got nothing to lose, maybe on my dick, for me myself I got nothing to prove.
What the hell is that, Distilling? God damn it, lay off the paint! It's killing your brain cells, boy, it's killing your goddamn brain cells! Jeez, 239 Radio Graffiti.
Oh, well, radio there goes. Hey, it's Mickey Mouse. Just wanted to let you know, with all these paint sniffers out, best thing about being a cartoon is I could sniff myself and not have to worry about going to get paint.
Oh, man, shut up about the paint sniffing! Shut up, man! Man, you know what? What a horrible damn Saturday night troll show this is, man. Give me the mic. What a horrible Saturday night troll show, you sons of bitches. We got to do one freaking more. 614 Radio Graffiti. Oh, great. A Helen Keller deaf. We got two 614s. How about the other one? 614 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, I just got my tax return and spent it all on Mountain Dew and hentai. Want to hop in and watch it with me? Oh, my.
Oh, Jesus. Mountain Dew and hentai, you sick son of a... You sick son of a bitch! I'm tired of the troll show! I'm tired of dealing with you trolls every Saturday goddamn night! I don't know if I can continue to do this every Saturday night for 3 goddamn hours! I can't stand you trolls, you son of a...